You know what I gotta say? To all those people that doubted us, to all those people that counted us out, and to everybody who said that we couldn't get it done, you. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're for Philly. F***ing Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. Perfect.
Close your eyes, imagine me now. Doing better, living better. Wow. Came a long way from the couch.
All right, y'all, man. Welcome to the No One Likes Us podcast where we talk Philly sports and raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. I'm your host, Pops, and we got Jarvis. And then we got Josie. And then,
man.
I mean, I guess you guys can see it, right? Big fella not here today.
Yeah, yes, y'all can see.
Missing somebody.
I'm keeping the seat warm.
So big fella not here today, man. We'll let him tell his story, but he did get hurt, and he's recovering. Right,
he's on injury reserve.
Injury reserve. He's recovering right now. We all hope that he has a speedy recovery, though, man. Because there ain't no real podcast without Bergie Berg, man.
Yeah, man.
Still gotta pay his contract though.
Old man Berg.
Yeah, man. Old man Berg. Yeah. So we having contract discussions right now. That he's holding out right now. So he's holding out this year for the preseason right now. He holding out contract talks and stuff like that. It hasn't been going well because we're broke.
Yeah.
We
have nothing.
We hope to get Bergie Berg here soon.
Hopefully we can get him back.
He's out, probably doing his Stephon Diggs stuff and on boats and.
Oh shit!
But yeah, man. Well, I wanted to start off. This is a sports podcast, obviously, right? But most sports stuff involves like men, not just men, but women too. But it's June is also men's mental health month. To put that awareness out there. And I think that it's kind of like something that you should be talked about because also like with sports, there's a lot of mental health that goes into that too. Mm-hmm. Just for the simple fact, I think that people don't really understand when it comes to sports and mental health, well, especially when, like some people don't really understand how crazy it is with that stuff too, man, because like you got to think about it like, it's like, what's the percentage of like someone becoming a pro athlete, right? It's like slim to none.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you got a lot of these guys who basically are like literally the shit,
top tier,
their entire their lives. Like when it comes to Pee Wee football, when it comes to T-ball, like everything up. They've always been the best players and out of everything. And then you finally go to the league and you're not the best. Like you're barely making it. Like some people expected you to be like, yo, he was the shit. Yo, he's supposed to be the shit. Like you're the number one pick and stuff like that. And you go to the league and then like reality hits you.
The pressure.
And playing for a city like Philadelphia too, like, and stuff like that. But where I was going with this was that like that mentally can kill someone.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it can it can mentally hurt somebody, and I'm pretty sure it's hard for a lot of men to even express that type of stuff.
The struggle, going through it, the process they have to do, the long nights, the being away from family, even the struggle and stuff that's going on behind the scenes, like, you don't know someone's story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know someone's stories. So.
Yeah, man. So
it's a lot of stuff to get to that point, and it's just so builded that a lot of men tend not to speak, or sports guys don't really speak upon it. They're like, just suck it up. I'm gonna use it on the field or use it on the court. You know what I'm saying?
The anger. They use the anger. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's another thing too. And it doesn't just go for athletes. The only reason I brought about the athletes because obviously it was a sports podcast too.
Yeah.
But we're all men. We're not athletes and stuff like that. And we go through it every day too. It's crazy because like growing up, especially, I feel like can't speak for everyone, but just growing up in like the neighborhoods that we grew up in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You basically are just told like, man the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like if you go to express your feelings, it's basically almost like, man, get over that shit, man up.
It's too sensitive.
You're not encouraged to express yourself.
Yeah.
And that just builds up the entire it builds up your entire life. And then you finally are able to let it out. And then sometimes it's not good.
Yeah.
And I think that some people don't never get the chance to even let it out.
Yeah. They hold it up inside.
They
manifest into
decisions.
some negative stuff.
So if for the men that are out there that struggle with stuff like this, it's okay to talk to people.
Yeah, you're not alone.
You're not alone. People go through this all the time. You're not the only one. And if you feel as though you have friends or brothers that you can't even talk to about stuff like that, then they're not your friends.
You gotta reconsider. You gotta reconsider.
Yeah, because you should be able to talk to your friends without anyone telling you like, stop being a bitch.
Yeah, or in a judgment-free area.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Like, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to tell you what's right or wrong. If you want my advice, I can give it to you. But if you want me to listen, I'm here to listen. You know what I'm saying? Without no judgment. It's got to be like that because and obviously, it's the way that you approach a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You're like, look, man, I kind of want to talk. It's kind of serious, you know, and if you can listen or let me know what you think. You know, when you start off a conversation like that, usually that helps lead with other stuff. But if somebody's just denying you after you explain to them like that, I was like, oh, nah, man. Still, it's like, suck it up, man. Stop being a bitch, dog. That ain't shit.
Yeah, it's like
sometimes it can mean okay, it can mean good, but you gotta explain yourself when you're saying stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just
Can't
say
say
that.
that out of
You just
blue.
can't say like stop being a bitch because
yeah,
that
like,
point you're
look,
kind of denying the person.
you got get tough because of this, or here, do this and this, and maybe this will help you. Like, give us some explanation behind it.
Sometimes people mean well,
Yeah,
right? And it's like stop being a bitch or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And then you got the people who actually are just like stop being a bitch, right? But I think that a lot of times it's just you're dealing with it's a trickle down effect. You're talking to somebody who also doesn't know how to express themselves.
yes.
So it's just a trickle down effect on you.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now, because that person who doesn't know how to express themselves is basically telling you, they're trying to tell you like, yo, you know, like chill out, like things are gonna get good.
Yeah,
Like, you know, to fight through it. Like, this is not the end of all. Like, this is just like it's a learning period. Some people don't know how to say that.
yeah,
So automatically it's just like, man, stop bitching, bro. Like, we all go through it. And it's everyone has their own story. Everyone go through their own things.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, not to go too personal, but it's a podcast, I'm gonna go a little bit. But with me, I want to say like, I want to say just about a year ago, about 2 years ago, I kind of like went through that whole phase. Cause like you kind of like go through a phase where becoming like a new dad, and then you gotta like learn how to balance yourself between like work, new dad, husband, and like wanting to be with your friends.
Yeah.
And then you gotta realize like, I don't have time. How do I have time to still be with my friends? Also be the best husband you could be. Also being the best dad you could be, but also busting my ass and being the best at my job.
Yeah. Your job, yeah.
So that I can keep that because, you know what I'm saying? So that was struggle.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of pressure, man.
struggle.
There's a lot of pressure.
And then you kind of get to the point where it's just like, you're always so used to, when you get into the environments too, what I was dealing with was like, I was always so used to being like, I kind of like the yes man. Constant yes. Like,
Yeah.
not really telling nobody no ever. And then when you first start to like realize that like, yo, I gotta start telling people no, they're not used to that. And they started giving you a little bit like a backlash, and then you start having that guilty conscience of like, damn man, like what did I do wrong? Like I'm not doing anything wrong. Like I mean, I'm just trying to do things. I'm just trying to do things that I can, you know, protect myself. And then mentally, that's it. Like you're just like you can't please everybody.
Yeah.
So then now you're in a spiral because you're so used to everybody liking you so much. But now it's like nobody, like everyone's kind of backing away from me because now I'm like moving different. When in actuality, I'm just trying to adjust to my new life.
Yeah, protect yourself.
Yeah, protect myself. Yeah, because it was always like that. It was always just like it was always, bro. It was always just like,
Pleasing
you need me, I'm there. You need me, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll do this, I'll do that. You know, like everybody relied on me for stuff like this and stuff like that. And it'd be like small stuff. You know what I mean? And it's always like, you know, Johnny, like, you know, like the good guy.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the hardest things to like keep up with.
It's to maintain.
Someone to always be like, you're the good guy. Because as soon as you fuck up once,
it's over.
It'll never let you down.
Everybody just make it seem like everybody's like, oh my God. He's not. He lied his entire life because you messed up once. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy.
Nah, man, it ain't.
I mean, and then so yeah, it was tough. It was tough for me. But I was happy, you know, I have friends like you and my brothers.
You, man.
I mean, and help me get through stuff like that. And I had to push, you know, not to push them away, but I had to push some of my close friends away a little bit for a little. And they understood that because it was, you know, you gotta get to a point where you gotta like focus on yourself
for a minute.
You gotta understand that. You know what I mean,
just for
like,
a minute. Yeah.
Some people don't like it. You know, some people don't understand that. Because they will never understand. They don't understand what you're going through. But
they're still struggling themselves.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's all. And it's not nothing on them, but you can't be a people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? You can't always please everybody. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
You know, you can attempt to, but you're just sending yourself out into nothing. And then what energy do you have for yourself at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
It's hard, man. Listen, man, we all go through it. Fathers, brothers, you know, the trauma growing up, a lot of that stuff plays a lot of, even environmental, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just tragic things that happen to you or your family. You know, military, that's a pretty big one. You know, I've always been an advocate. Ever since I came back from the military and went through the therapy and all that stuff, like, I've always been an advocate for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know what I mean? When we talk and shit like that, I'd be like, yo, bro, like, honestly, dog, like, it's okay to not know, or it's okay to say no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've always been pretty big on that shit ever since I've, you know, not saying I'm perfect, because, you know, I'm with many flaws, you know what I'm saying, with many traumas,
Yeah.
you know, from growing up and even the military and, you know, today, you know, trying to maintain life and the household and make, you know, the people that you love and are important to you happy. That's, at the end of the day, that's what it's for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm with that, man.
Yeah, man,
It's a
tough.
good month, man. We gotta talk about it. You
Yeah,
know
man,
what I'm
it's
saying?
tough, man. It's tough to hold all those cards.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to hold all those cards and then you know, be try to be strong all the time.
Yeah, try to be the
Sometimes
rock. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes you tired, bro, and you burnt out, but you can't even say you burnt out. You feel as though you can't say you burnt out because it's like, I can't give up.
Yeah. It's a great song by Dax and Darius Ruckers, "To Be a Man."
Yeah.
It's a really good song for the men out there. It's Dax with Darius Ruckers, "To Be a Man."
Look at that.
Pretty good. I'm pretty sure you heard that. It's kind of country-ish. It's Darius Rucker, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's good though. It's awesome. It's a great song. It talks about mental health, and you know, it's a big thing. And so, look, we gonna hit with the hotlines. Is you cool with that?
Yeah. Why
You know what
not,
I'm saying?
man?
You got, unless you want to, you know, speak about.
You good?
Yeah, all right.
You good?
So, you know, is Men's Mental Health Month, June. That's when it's observed. You know, if you need immediate help, this is obviously not sponsored, but this is just information for the men out there and women or whoever needs help. You can call or text 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988, or you can chat at 988lifeline.org. That's 988lifeline.org. They provide 24/7 support for mental health, suicide, and substance crisis.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, man, because, you know, with like society being the way it is, it basically teaches men to mask their emotions.
Yeah.
And it's like they say talking saves lives. So,
Yeah.
Just talk it out, bro.
I mean, I think, honestly, I think that this generation is probably a lot more better than our generation, for sure. Millennial
Yeah.
and Gen Z. That's not our parents, right?
Yeah.
So Gen Z, that's our parents, right?
No, Gen Z.
No, Gen Z's y'all after.
Yeah.
What's our parents?
You guys are millennials?
We're millennials, and then our parents are Gen X. Because it's boomers. Then it's boomers after. No, seriously. I mean, I ain't trying to be, you know, I ain't trying to be ageist or anything like that. But it's boomers. Is another one. It's millennials, and then it's Gen Z. So the generation, our generation and the generations before us.
Gen X. Yeah. So
Gen
X is before you.
Yeah. So it was hard. If you wasn't a man, you were considered derogatory words that we cannot use today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was tough. You had to be the man. You had to bring home the money, the food, and you know.
Yeah, if your wife was
you can't show emotion.
Yeah, if your wife was doing a lot of duties that she shouldn't be doing, then you would consider her a pendejo, basically.
Yeah, pendejo. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Real. Men's mental health,
Men's
man.
mental
Look
health,
out
man.
there,
Just want to make sure, you know, like I said, we got athletes out there that go through it all the time, and I love the fact that AJ Brown likes to talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
That's cool for him, man. Like the way he brings it up and talks about it all the time because he went through it himself. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, let's keep it going though.
Real, man.
So cookouts.
Yeah.
Chenda actually got the.
Yo, I gotta try them.
He tried it.
Yeah.
Gotta try it, man. So you got 3 bevs, man. You got the cookout, man, because you know it's getting nice out, bro. It's getting nice out, man. And you had the Puerto Rican cookout, Chanter. You know what I mean?
You legit at a Puerto Rican cookout. Who did you see out there in the tank top and flip flops?
I mean, out there in the tank top, flip flops, bro.
And working that grill.
had that tank, that farmer's tan and everything, right?
I was out there.
And then got 3 beverages though. You got 3 beverages at the cookout, right? You got a Malta, you got a Cola Champagne, and then you got the Coco Rico, right?
Yeah.
So you can only pick one out of all of them. What's your pick?
Cola Champagne.
Yeah, it just gets no better than that.
It's that crisp, man. That crisp can opening.
It just makes things just enhance. Like you drink that with the rice and the penne or the rice and the meats and bro, it just make, and then you drink, then you sip the Cola Champagne, bro. It's just, you feel refreshed.
Yeah,
it's just crazy. I can't have more than one though, but
yeah, seriously,
it's crazy sugar. But I agree.
But it's funny you say that because I was gonna say that usually Puerto Rican food has it's sodium, so the sweet and salty kind of mix so well.
Yeah, right. It's just crazy, bro.
It's sweet is sweet. I'm just letting y'all know.
And then the salt, and then the salty is salty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like we put a lot of sodium on our food, God. But if it ain't seasoned, it ain't good.
Yeah, you're right. What you said it tasted like? Wasn't there something?
I think it has like a little hint of like vanilla.
Yeah,
vanilla.
Yeah. That was it. Was weird because
I don't know the way I could taste it. Yeah,
it's weird because if you didn't have Cola Champagne, like I would say it probably is like a vanilla-ish. Has that type of extract, vanilla extract. If you haven't had a Cola Champagne, but we had it, so that flavor is Cola Champagne flavor.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
can't even think about vanilla.
Exactly.
But since he's new to it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it tastes like.
We get this our whole lives. Like,
that's Cola Champagne. Ain't vanilla though. It's different.
That's all they need to say is different.
How you feel about the Malta?
I feel like that's an acquired taste, like especially with like how like beer is.
Yeah.
I feel like it has to be an acquired taste. I didn't like it at first.
It has a similarity to like a lager.
Yeah.
Like it's thick.
Damn.
It felt like licorice. Liquid?
To be Asian, man, Danny had like 4 of them.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
He was fucking it up. I mean, look, it has some, I think they like flat soda, but it has some slight carbonation, I guess.
It does have slight carbonation.
But for me, it tastes like a flat soda.
But it's carbonated, bro.
It is carbonated.
There's no such.
I don't burp every time I drink a Malta. I burp when I drink a Cola Champagne.
Oh yeah, that's on different. That don't tickle your brain.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
That shit tickle your brain, bro.
Sugar rush.
And then the Coco Rico is just like very like smooth.
Yeah, it's a smooth. Yeah,
you
it's
put
a
that on
smooth
ice.
Joint.
I mean,
speaking of that, y'all don't drink that, right? Y'all
we don't drink that. We put that ingredients.
That's
part
crazy.
of our
They use that as
ingredients.
ingredients, yeah. What
I
the
remember,
fuck?
man.
That's
I'll
a
never
call,
forget,
bro.
I'll never forget one.
That's a call.
That's a call.
I never forget when Amanda was making something and she was putting it in there, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, we drink that. And she's like, you drink this? I said, yeah, put that shit on ice. Somebody drink something. I was like, damn, I ain't know. I was like, damn, she got Coco Rico in the crib, bro. Like, what?
I mean, Amanda more Puerto Rican than us, dog. Shit.
Yeah.
And she's straight from Vietnam,
Yeah,
dog.
I know. It's crazy, bro.
That's the wild part.
Yeah. But yeah, she had the Coco Rico in the crib. I'm like, oh shit. I'm thinking like, oh shit, okay, cool. Like, yeah, we're gonna drink this. I'm gonna drink something. She just like, yo, I use this to cook,
This is
bro.
my ingredients to cook. They use it for what? To call? Doesn't do like some snails and stuff like that is used for.
You guys, Coco Rico, when you guys buy it, do you guys use the cans or do you guys use the 2-liter bottle?
It's the
Depends. It depends on
the party.
Because you got the small Jones, you got the cans, and then you got the small Jones, the regular joints, and then you got the big 2-liter.
What is it?
I've never seen like the small Jones. I've seen the cans and the 2-liters. That's it.
Oh yeah,
what is the 16, 20 ounce?
Yeah. If you go to like Freddie and Tony's or something, probably if I have it.
Probably.
You got the green bottle. I remember the green bottle with the yellow tag, the small drink.
Yeah. It's smooth. It's super smooth. It doesn't really taste like. For me, I don't know if it has that.
I gotta put it on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it just tastes better when it's on ice.
Yeah. Just like anything, bro. Honestly.
My mom loves that shit.
Yeah, the Coco Rico. Yeah, I know your mom was surprised. Like, they use that for what?
Yeah. When I told her, she was like, what?
I drinking that shit. You out here ingredients.
Speaking of sodas, I got a story real quick. Was Sprite always in a clear bottle?
No, it was a green bottle.
Okay.
Not always, but I think it's new. It was a green bottle, though. Like
I got
a lime.
people to this day that they say Sprite was always in a clear bottle.
Nah, it was
like
a green
Sprite
bottle, bro.
But like Sprite was like green.
How old is that person?
That's what I'm saying. So it's the younger generation.
I was about to say.
So I was like, but they're not that younger.
Yeah.
They're not that much younger than me. They 2 years younger than me. And I was just like,
Nah, bro, when you finished the Sprite and it was done, the bottle was green.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. And it was like, nah, like, it's clear. And I was like, bro,
Nah,
what?
That's pretty new. Unless it's starting to be like that. What's that
The
called?
new one, the new bottles are clear.
Yeah, the new ones are. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that fucking called?
Speaking of that, we just tried the Sprite tea.
Sprite tea was good, bro.
Mandela effect.
Yeah, Mandela effect. That's what it's called.
Sprite tea. What's that?
It's a
Sprite
regular
plus tea?
Sprite with a little splash of iced tea, like tea in there.
What a
Okay.
splash. Well, put your pinky up for that. You gotta drink it with your pinky up.
Like a little splash in there.
It
It was good, man.
We searched. How many spots we searched? 3?
Really?
About 3, yeah.
And you would not believe where we found the last 2.
Liquor store.
Wawa.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Oh shit. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, it was at Wawa. Last 2 drinks in there, too.
Was it like the 20 ounce or
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
normal. Yeah.
was it 20? Was that 16 or 20?
Oh,
I don't know. It was one of those two.
One of those 16, 20. You know what I'm talking
Yeah. Hold on. How big is this bottle?
about. 16.
16. Yeah. So it gotta
Yeah,
be like a
around the
20
16.
ounce.
I like 20
Yeah,
ounces. Yeah, a little bigger than that.
Yeah, that's delicious. It sounds delicious. Sprite was.
It was good.
With
It's
some-
actually a
with
lot
some
better than I
tea,
thought it
yeah.
was.
I bet.
I mean, it's not like, oh, I need it. Like, I need to get that shit whenever I get the chance. But
It's like a little bit of flavor.
here and there,
okay.
if you see it, you might grab it. It's refreshing, honestly. It's a little refreshing, more refreshing than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I wish it gets big enough that they'll start coming in mini cans.
Mm.
There's a lot of stuff that like I wish they come in mini cans. I like the mini can sodas, bro.
But it's a little sip, dog. Like
Got to, bro. I feel like it's a perfect
I know,
amount
you're
for me.
right, but
You already know I be going through
Yeah,
that.
you be going through them, dog.
I have
I
to.
gotta grab 2 to please my taste.
Exactly.
I gotta
But I
grab
I feel like the 2 are perfect for me. I mean, not the 2, like the 1.
I feel like 2 is perfect, but if I have the big cans,
that's
like
that's
the normal
okay,
cans,
yeah.
I can't drink it. I can't finish it. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, if I had 2 small cans, I'll finish it. But if I had the big can, I just can't. I don't know
It's
why.
all mental.
I
think that's what it is.
Nobody in my house finishes a ginger ale can in my house, bro.
Men
Yeah,
does.
see, my point.
Men does. Men be killing them shits. I just got them that. And she like the mini cans of Coke too. So
Yeah, I'm about to like. I mean, we get the mini cans from like Costco and stuff like that, but I think I'm about to start going like getting like the regular to make mini Dr. Peppers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. My stuff, but anyway,
you go to the John in Jersey, right?
Costco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jersey.
But yo, man, poor man's food, bro.
Hey,
Keep on going, right?
We get that.
Poor man's food. So if you but if like a one food, man, like no matter how rich you are, how rich you get, that you just like, yeah, man, that's it. Like poor, we call it the poor man meal. Like where like you can eat whatever you want, but it's that meal. That one meal that's just like dirt cheap to make, and it's just like that's it right there, bro. What would that? What would
I
that one
can't
meal
say
be?
it now because egg prices are crazy out of the books, but it has to be.
Yeah,
Simple. Yeah,
Rice
that's,
and
that's a
eggs.
simple one. With yolk, sunny side up.
Mhm.
All right, I'm
That
about to
John
say.
with that sriracha and soy sauce on it,
Mm-hmm.
and with a little dash of lime.
Okay.
Try it with the
Little
sriracha.
secret. All right.
Bye.
I don't know if this is considered like a poor man meal, but I feel like Amanda made me feel as though like it was a poor man meal when I first made it.
It's
So she looked at me like I was just trifling.
What's that?
Rice and corned beef.
Oh, that ain't that. What you mean? You put corn in that corned beef? You put some corn? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some corn in it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean,
Just
yeah.
regular
as in
corn.
like
Yes,
poor man's meal?
just corn. Like pork.
No, like making it our way. Like,
Yeah,
with
it's
like the corned beef. Yeah,
corned
like
beef,
whatever.
yeah.
But then you season it the Spanish way though. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. She looked at me like I was fucking poor, bro.
Mm.
And she was like, "That's disgusting." And I was so sad because I thought I was making something good. I thought she was gonna enjoy it.
She didn't give it a
disgusting.
chance. She
Why
didn't
we
give it a
used to eat
chance.
just
Rice
one-
and corned beef, bro. Like it was something that my mom would
Yeah.
just whip up real quick. Growing up.
Yeah, that's
And,
what I said. When my mom had made it with a little bit of corn,
Oh
some
no.
onions.
So
The way
yeah.
you was making it wasn't.
Yeah,
that
like
way.
yeah.
The way we was,
I didn't have corn that day.
Yeah. She just like
Yeah, I think I whipped the potatoes that one. Yeah, potatoes.
Okay.
Because that's how my mom used to always make it with the potatoes.
Mm,
Damn, man, this thing about it is making
I know, right?
rice and corned beef, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's the
good.
shit. I mean, I guess it's similar. It has to do with rice also.
With Spanish, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spanish. Like I got 2 though. I would say even a basic ham and cheese sandwich,
Mm.
like bread. You brought it up earlier,
Yeah,
and it's
right,
like
man.
it's just white bread, ham and cheese, or whatever.
I grew up eating
whatever
bologna over
meat.
ham.
Huh?
Bologna?
You like bologna?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
Bologna has a little
It's all right. It's
Fucking
good. I
hate
mean,
bologna,
I'll eat
bro.
it. I can eat it.
Really?
You don't like
I hate
bologna?
bologna, bro.
I don't mind it. I gotta have mustard though. Like
Not
my
a big
bologna
mustard.
with that. I gotta have mustard.
I hate bologna, bro. Like growing up, we used to get them like lunches, like when we go to the rec center. Like we're growing up when they served lunch in the summertime at the rec centers and stuff like that. You know, back in the hood. So they used to give us like those bologna sandwiches.
You just eat the bread. That's it.
I used to just take the bologna off and eat the bread and cheese.
Yeah, cheese, bread.
Cheese sandwich.
Yeah. But I would say that a sandwich is pretty decent, but I think I would have to say white rice and just ketchup.
I used to do that all the freaking time.
Or if you had some salchichas, which is Vienna sausage, by the way. Cut up some Vienna sausages.
Did that with Chinese sausage.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's like super, yeah.
That's a good one, yeah. With the white rice and then you put the ketchup in that thing.
Yeah. That was like the standard. Like,
I like
had
that.
nothing else.
I used to dip. Is that weird that I used to dip?
I heard from a lot of people that used to fucking suck the ketchup off.
I would dip a french fry in ketchup, lick the ketchup off, did that joint back in and eat it.
He was a ketchup freak, bro.
Bro, I used to make like rice balls, like with my hand, and then just dip it in ketchup and then eat that joint.
I mean, that's creative. That's creative, bro.
That's kind of like that sushi, like not
nigiri. Like sashimi. You was out here
sashimi.
Boy,
he was out here.
I'd be like this.
Say he used to make rice balls, ketchup balls, bro. Damn, that's crazy, dog. It's just a red.
Hey man, you work is hard. It's smarter, not harder, bro. Yeah. If I don't need a spoon, I got
you. Still like ketchup like that? I mean, not that bad, but you still like it. Like
you still fuck with it?
I'll eat that joint. But no.
Put that thing on everything.
Man, they just put me on. That mac sauce that we just had.
Oh yeah, my wife made some mac sauce.
You know what?
Boy.
Yeah, like
that joint was good.
Where was that mac sauce when I was out there in the grill?
She made it over this past weekend for the first time.
Where was that mac sauce at, man? I'm jealous.
Well, you know, all the good stuff come out when it's just us.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, so like trying to make mac sauce for the whole like 15, 20 people is a lot.
Nah, it's first come, first serve. I just wanted to try myself, that's all.
But but no, she gonna make some.
Yeah,
she gonna make some again because that shit was banging, bro.
I get back on that grill.
Yeah, man. I'm just very blessed with that, bro.
Yeah, nah, she be killing it. Yeah, Amanda be throwing it down.
She made some pork chops today. Some chuletas, baby.
Chuleta, papa.
And it was on the grill.
On the grill. Everything on the grill. Once it get hot out, I said that girl live on that grill out there.
That joint smack, bro.
I be trying to go out there and try to do my thing. She like get out the way.
Should I move?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a therapeutic thing for her.
You gotta be like, yes, chef. You gotta be like, yes, chef.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. You need help?
Yes, chef. What you need, chef?
Nope. Like, no, go inside the house and shut up.
She just need to make sure her girl working with propane.
That's all. I mean, even, what would be some that you think that people would say? Like, let us know what y'all think. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. With a poor man meal, man. If you rich as hell, eat whatever you want. But that one meal growing up that you got, man, or that you made one day, just in the kitchen. You know what, yo? Another one, Top Ramen.
Yeah, bro. Top Ramen, shit.
Top Ramen was good,
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, but that joint's so bad, bro. When you start thinking about it, though,
it's bad for you.
It's
just processed.
That sodium
is so bad.
I guess sky.
The sodium is good if you're fucking working out and you're doing shit.
Bro, you know it's bad when you can buy it. Right now, the economy is crazy. You can still buy that shit for like 80 cents a bag, bro.
The noodles,
the price don't go up.
That price will always
You can buy the whole box for like $5.
Yeah, the noodles ain't noodles anymore, are they? I don't know, man.
Bro. Them things probably start moving in your stomach.
Is it draw to say I used to just eat that joint?
Nah.
Like you just crunch it up and eat it out the bag?
It's like chips.
I've seen people do that before.
Okay.
I mean,
have you guys done
that's
it?
Some fat
then
shit.
You put the seasoning in it, you shake it up, you know what I'm saying, and you eat it.
I think one crazy joint I used to have was I used to take a slice of bread, put mayo on that joint, fold it, and just...
Ain't that wrong? Butter? Man, I did that shit with butter.
But it wasn't toast, like bread.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, plain or not.
Nah, I used to do the one slice potato bread with the peanut butter on it. Nothing else on it.
Oh, we ain't had peanut butter. I had
peanut butter.
I had mayo, so I was just like one side, flip.
You had that, what was that? Was that mayo?
Nah, I used to be at my aunt's house and shit. I used to have peanut butter and shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like peanut butter and jellies?
I can eat. They used to call it, my cousins used to talk shit about me. I was trying to call it a choke sandwich. Because I used to just eat nothing but peanut butter on a slice, bro.
That's dry as shit.
I still do it now.
That's hard. Though.
Actually, Amanda be looking at me crazy because
tough.
she'll come downstairs and I'll be eating peanut butter out the jar.
Oh yeah, that's normal.
She was looking at me like,
yeah.
you're
I feel like for our side of the family, that's weird. But I used,
yeah, I like
and people used to look at me.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to be thirsty, but that one,
I'm sure.
Yeah, bread. He's like eating that choke sandwich. That's
it's a little true. It's a little true.
What would you call that though? Like, so is like peanut butter like moist, or is it dry?
You got different variety. You got varieties of peanut butter. You got the regular smooth peanut butter.
Okay.
Smooth.
Then you got the like one that's
Crunch.
a little moist, right? And then you got the crunch one. That's the best one.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you can get the little peanuts on. I think
Really, you like the crunch, John?
Skippy. I think Skippy's make that drink, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a peanut butter enthusiast. Like,
Skippy hired this man. Skippy
love
hired
peanut
this
butter,
man.
bro.
Sponsorship, Skippy.
Nah, I don't know what it is. I really love peanut butter.
But you love the
Yeah.
crunch one?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the real
new,
one.
That's new for me.
Nah, I be chilling with the smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it smooth.
But
Hey, sponsor that.
But you know, sometimes it ain't smooth when you go. I'm saying so.
Yeah.
So you get the crunch, you know.
I've got into some peanut butter. It wasn't Skippy, but it's one that you had to kind of like mix because the oil separates.
Goes up to the top.
The oil, the sediment goes to the top. It's like this healthy joint. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I ain't had that type of money.
But you gotta steer it in order
Steer
for it. Stir it. My fault.
I stir that.
You gotta
Whoa.
You gotta stir it up a little bit. Now you gotta stir it.
hey, I ain't never had no fancy peanut butter like that.
Because it's like
That's like having Nutella or something.
yeah,
bro.
it was
That's
like
expensive.
avocado oil. It was like mixed differently.
Ooh,
Nutella,
don't
though.
get me on Nutella, bro.
I'm okay.
It's
Like
just so good, bro.
I can have it, but
I can put Nutella on a bread too and eat that.
All right,
bitch.
so I'm about to draw. I'm about a big bag
you
right
draw.
now.
You draw.
I'm about to be back
You
right
draw. You've been drawing. Go ahead.
When I used to live at my cousin's house, so like last year,
Mm.
I used to cut the edges of the bread, right? Flatten that joint out. Peanut butter, a little bit of butter. Roll
butter,
that
like,
joint.
like butter,
Yeah,
or peanut butter.
nah, butter.
All right,
Fold that joint up, like roll it. So it's like a roll joint.
like an egg roll.
Yeah, nah, yeah, but just
A
keep
skinny,
on
like a
rolling
skinny
it.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
throw that joint in a pan with a little bit of butter. Both sides. Eat that joint.
peanut butter.
No. Nutella, my bad.
Oh,
Nutella
Nutella.
and butter.
Nutella. Yeah, Nutella and
Oh,
butter.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Roll that joint.
Yeah, that
It's like
was
I
not
call it a
bad.
Nutella roll. But trust me when I tell you this, best dessert I ever had.
Mm.
Yeah, warm desserts are pretty good, like crepes and stuff. So like,
I love one.
I can just imagine it, you know.
Yeah,
But Nutella is like for
Fuck
me.
that. I love breakfast for dinner.
I can eat breakfast all day.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And it's crazy
Yo,
because
you know,
total opposite.
we some
breakfast,
fat
lunch, or dinner.
motherfuckers talking about
all
food and
your
shit.
life. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just straight. The rest
like
of your
if
life.
if I couldn't breakfast, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
People who choose like
give me that Western
Poor
Western
man.
omelet with the home fries, salt, pepper, ketchup on the home fries, and then onions too on the home fries.
You like
give me that
extra
sausage
fried?
biscuit gravy.
fried onions on the home.
You like an extra fried. You like the joint to be fried hard. I'm a fry hard kind of
fry
guy when it
hard,
comes
yeah.
to potatoes.
Yeah, fry hard. I
Cause
don't
it be
want
sour, I want no soggy shit.
No,
yeah.
not soggy, nah. Fry hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm getting hungry.
Just big bag.
The
so-
French toast,
Yo,
baby.
dead ass. Ooh,
That's my ideal. Right there. That,
Okay.
you know what? We used to go to Ozzy's one day. They're up the block around here, but yeah, we
We're
like
gonna take the podcast.
Yo,
out.
Sausage, gravy, biscuit.
Biscuit and gravy.
Yeah, biscuits.
yo,
gravy.
my wife
Yeah,
makes
I
some
loved it.
slap-
I
yo,
love it.
Yo, the biscuit. It's about
Yeah,
something crazy,
it's
but her
funny.
biscuit and gravy is crazy.
We have now just become a food network. We're a food
Listen,
network.
man,
now.
you know,
Fuck sports. We're a food network.
You know what, man? Sometimes you come up on here, man, and you know we
You
try to
shit.
talk sports, but sports ain't really much going on in the
It's a
sports
little
world right now.
slow.
We're gonna get there
We
though.
lost. We lost today.
But nah, man.
Damn.
But breakfast though, breakfast will be
Well,
like
so you all right? You say your go-to. What's your go-to? I'm pretty basic.
Biscuits and gravy.
That's one. That's a
If
good
I had to
one.
do like a good, I'm not gonna lie, I probably had like one eggs Benedict.
Okay. With
I had
the
Benedict before I went.
with that yellow sauce, what's that called?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like the
It's like a
egg
ham.
yolk on
It's-
it.
Nah, it's not
That's
egg
like
yolk. Nah,
what is dripped
it-
over it? I never knew what was dripped
yeah,
over that.
that's
joint.
why
Sauce.
before
Yeah.
I used to think
That's what
that
you used
also.
Okay,
But it's actually It's like it's not a mayonnaise.
It's like
but it's a certain. It's creamy, but it's a sauce. It's a sauce that goes with it.
I made it before.
find out. I gotta find out.
I made egg bengals before. It's weird too because like the way you make it too kind of floats on. Like
you have to like poach the egg.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's too much of a process for me.
Yeah, the poaching part is
That's
some French toast.
Process for me. French toast.
Oh, bro, lunch, breakfast.
Breakfast.
Going to school with them mini like cut up French toasters.
French toast sticks.
Yes, the bomb.
Yo,
like you can't beat that shit.
French toast.
I'm telling you right, yo. I'm about to go crazy right now.
Yes. Yo, don't give this guy no French.
Well, love food. Bro.
French
yeah,
toast
I'm not gonna
sticks.
lie. Yeah,
I might get excited.
Yeah, it's I ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Look, we big back.
Damn
big
right.
back.
I be hyping
big
up
backs.
Amanda even when she making just.
Yeah,
yeah.
but she be throwing it down. She be throwing it down. She throw it down.
I forgot, man. I forgot about it. The sausage, gravy, the biscuits that she be making now, bro.
It's hollandaise sauce.
Oh, man.
That's what it is. That's what's dripped
That's
over
what
it.
it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
I just looked it up.
It's
What was you about to say?
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's good. It kind of looks yolky, but it's a sauce.
What you
That's
got?
what I thought.
What you got? What you got?
Mine is pretty. I'm pretty basic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the kind of guy that asks for either sausage or bacon. I need sausage and bacon. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need. There's no
that
or.
patty joint.
There's no or. I need the and. It need to be both on there. But I'm a crazy kind of guy. 2 eggs.
Mhm.
Over easy.
Mhm.
If it's home fries, fried hard home fries with the onions, fried onions in there, and sausage and bacon. This is pretty standard. If I want to get fancy, I'll do like a steak and eggs. But that's my go-to everywhere.
Steak and eggs, crazy, bro.
Right.
Could you make the steaks?
Mhm.
Sorry, man.
No,
I
you
just
good,
jumped
bro.
into
It's
it.
so good.
So you make the steaks, right?
So good.
But you get the steak with the onions too. Onions in there,
Yeah,
too.
inside
Get it caught up.
yeah.
Then you get the eggs over easy, so you could dip the steak in the yolk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's my
shake.
shit.
We about to go to the diner. We about to go to the diner.
Yo, listen, Jersey is the diner capital, man.
Yeah.
But speaking of
I haven't
fries,
done it in a
because we
while.
just talked about fries.
Yeah.
Favorite cut of fries.
Hold on, before we get to the fries though.
Before we
bad.
get to anything, mine is basic and standard, and I would have to have also a short stack of pancakes on the side.
Pancake. All right,
That's it.
2 things right here.
Yeah.
Flapjacks.
2 things that I feel like is always probably a big thing, right? First one is gonna be, gotta pick one, sausage or bacon.
No.
Sausage.
You gotta pick one, sausage or bacon.
Bacon.
Pause. Sausage.
Bacon. I gotta go bacon.
Everybody know ain't no
If you want to get freaking candy bacon, baby.
Ooh, that
Yeah, you ever had some candy bacon? You know who has a ridiculously crazy candied bacon?
You have some good sauce.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Pause.
Everybody know ain't no
It's called snacking bacon.
I just had their first black and pepper
Like
bacon
sandwich joint.
snack wrap type joint. That joint was pretty good.
Yeah. It's called
Bacon crispy or oh.
I
I like
middle.
cream,
I got
yeah.
the middle. You got middle. I wanted the middle.
I want mine to be crunchy,
Mine
but
is
I like a crunchy one.
Like a little soggy a little bit.
Like you
Yeah.
like bacon soft?
I ain't judging.
But you judge it.
A little bit.
I ain't judging, but yeah, a little bit.
Nah, man. I don't care what it is, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be
I'll
honest with
eat
you.
either way, but I like mine a little crispy. I like a little crunch to mine. I like mine a little crunch. I like a little crunch.
All right, the second one is
All right.
pancakes or French toast. You gotta go on to pick one.
Sorry.
French toast.
Buttermilk pancakes, baby.
French toast. Amanda loves pancakes.
Buttermilk pancakes.
French toast, bro. French
So
toast, is so
good,
bro.
It is. But you just putting egg
The
on
French
it.
people knew what they was doing, bro.
Was it French? Was it the
Was
French?
it French?
I don't know. They say French toast shit.
They also say French fries, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think
right.
that was
That's
made in France.
You don't think French fries was made in French? I had to be, bro.
They got croissants out there, bro. They ain't making no French fries. That's America's fat shit.
French fries.
They
You right,
just,
you right.
I don't know why they call it French fries.
French-
Ancient Rome. French toast.
French toast.
French toast, ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome. Wow.
It's made with that shit was made with eggs, right?
Listen,
French toast,
Them
Like,
Romans.
you batter it
The
in
Romans
egg.
knew what they was doing out there.
cinnamon. No,
French fries,
I fuck
Belgium.
with it. I like it.
Huh?
French fries, Belgium.
Belgium.
Oh wow,
Germany.
Mm-hmm.
spaghetti
Them
Deutsch.
Germans knew what they was doing. Made the French
Shit.
fries, bro.
German fries.
Shit, they made them work.
Man, I know German. Why didn't you call them G fries?
G fries.
Right, G fries, right?
G fries, bro.
But what was the question earlier? You said we talked about fries.
Favorite cut of fries. So like curly, like
Oh,
waffles.
damn.
My favorite cut of fries are, however,
The fucking.
that I like all types of fries, bro. Because sometimes you just gotta be in the mood for it. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you want the French fries that come from the Chinese store, real thin Jones that be
Mhm.
fried hard.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you want the Jones that you get from the pizza store that be real crispy.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you just want the Jones,
These Jones,
McDonald's joints, right?
It's kind of salty.
Or sometimes you want them the crispy curly fries.
Ooh,
Just
it's a lot.
Them Checkers curly fries are fucking good as shit,
Yeah, no,
bro.
Checkers fries.
I can't beat that shit.
I think I can't pick one, bro. You're right.
It's hard, right?
Like, cause it depends on what it is. Like Chick-fil-A has the waffle fries. It's such a good combo with
Yeah,
the
but it'd
waffle
be
fries.
so I think about the full John. It'd
Okay.
be so dry after leftovers. McDonald's fries get like it's done after you get home.
You get a little soggy.
yeah.
I'm not a big McDonald's fry guy. I'm be honest.
Yeah.
It gotta be fresh, and I gotta be driving. My wife gotta be feeding them to me.
Oh God.
Oh, no,
That's how I
wow.
gotta go.
Yep. You gotta eat the fries on the way back
Yeah,
home and then
yeah.
eat your burger.
Yeah.
That just you guys made me think about something. Yo.
Welcome to No One Likes Us
Yeah, I know.
Food Network.
Yo, listen. That just made me think about. That just made me think
Welcome
about
to
something.
this segment of Big Back Shits.
This right here has been something that's been going on my entire life, and it's like it gets me excited, bro. Like my grandma used to do this for us all the time, bro. She get the homemade potatoes, she cut them up, fries. She makes her homemade fries, bro. Right? My grandma used to do this shit all the time for us, and like right now, I feel like I want it because it's been so long.
Yeah.
I get excited. Like whenever I go see her now when she's in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
first thing I'm like, yo, grandma, come on, make the breakfast.
You gotta see how she makes
So,
it, bro.
bro, I know how to make it,
Okay.
But it's
Very
different.
simple.
It's different when
but
somebody.
it's just like because since you get it from her,
Mhm,
it's like
mhm.
damn, you know what I mean? But
That love.
regular potato, bro.
Mhm.
Cut it up. Throw it in the grease.
Mm-hmm.
My French fries, right? And then you get the 2 eggs over easy.
Mm.
And that was our breakfast
Yeah,
growing up.
it's like like an egg and fritz.
That was our breakfast
Yeah.
growing up, bro.
I'm
It was French
raising
fries
some
and
chickens, bro.
eggs. And you used to dip the fucking French fries in the egg, bro.
Yeah.
That's all.
good,
Damn,
man.
you just remind me. I just thought about that. You reminded me that was a childhood thing right there.
I had steak and eggs for the first time this year.
Oh, really?
Remember the
What?
leftover steak from my birthday?
I need me eggs.
I'm on hook.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's the first time you had this year? I mean, hey, it's a
Eggs.
good year to have it.
Yeah.
We get it
Steak and
done.
eggs, remember?
Yeah,
Right.
that's a go-to, man.
One more cool thing that's probably gonna throw us off of topic.
What's that?
Did you know you can catch Pokemon on Google?
Yeah. It was a temporary thing.
What?
I knew about it.
Pokemon
If
Go
you
now?
go on to Google search
Mhm.
and you type in Pikachu, you type in anything, any type of
Any
Pokemon,
The original 150.
the original 150 is gonna pop up. There's gonna be a Pokeball that pops up too. You hit the Pokeball, it's gonna
Yeah, that is.
so you hit the Pokeball, it's gonna come up, right? Then when you finally catch, and sometimes you're gonna catch it, sometimes you're not, right? And when you finally catch it,
Oh. Oh. Oh, shit.
so when you finally catch it, it's gonna show you how many you got out of the 150.
And you got to remember the name, so you got to, like, it's good to
Yo,
try
I
to
got
see.
1 out of 151 right now.
You got Pikachu?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, I knew about
That was
it.
cool. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool,
it's
man.
dope. It's cool as shit. It's definitely Google always has like these side things in there that you gotta know to mess with. They have like this one game on there where if you don't have internet,
The internet, you play
you can play.
jump
You
with
can,
the
you
T-Rex.
jump with the T-Rex.
That's-
It's-
yeah, I
that's-
used to play all the time in school.
Someone
Mhm.
brought it to my attention, kind of, and it made sense. Well, I don't remember who I was talking to about it, but it made sense. They were basically saying like, well, you gotta understand that like Google are trying to bring people in to start using Google search again because
Yeah.
there's no reason for us to use Google search now.
because we got
Yeah.
fucking
we got
ChatGPT.
AI, ChatGPT
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like these things are basically looking up things for us
Mhm,
now.
mhm, mhm.
So you gotta kind of do little fun things or whatever.
Yeah,
have
it
people
makes
come back
sense.
to using Google search again.
Y'all ever play
Um,
cool math games?
Cool
Y'all know?
math games.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing cool about math, bro.
No, but it's not math. It's not
That's a
math.
fact.
It's not math. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what the fuck you talking
Hey, I
about.
have no
'Cause
idea.
math was not fun
I hate it.
or
man.
cool.
Never mind. I
Nah,
ain't-
but
No,
nah,
go ahead. No, but go ahead.
Go
I
ahead.
just don't know
Okay.
what it is.
So it's like it's literally they just named it that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's for the reason because like people just used to do it during school, but it used to be a bunch of like Temple Run and a bunch of stuff. Like a Flappy Bird type John. There's a bunch of
So it was a
like,
website
cool,
Wheel of
normal
Games.
Yeah, bunch of games.
Oh.
But I guess for like, when like a teacher is watching like your screen, it says like math.
They think that
Ain't nothing math about it.
It was like one of those websites where like while you in school in a computer class, you can do stupid shit.
Yep.
Without them thinking that
it was something else. Yeah.
Right,
or what it is. You know what I'm saying? Are you on YouTube? Yeah, don't be on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
man.
back in the day, but
Well, man, we actually go to sports.
yeah.
We heard talking sports, man, and the 76ers, and we're gonna talk the Sixers in the NBA. We're just gonna start off with with SGA winning NBA MVP. Big ups to SGA, man. Well deserved.
Guy.
Played his heart out this year. A lot of people will argue that Jokic actually deserved it more than he did. And you guys let us know. I mean, that's actually a pretty good thing to talk about. Some people think that SGA deserved it. Some people don't think that he deserved it. Some people think that, like no matter what, Jokic like played his ass off and he deserved it. Let us know, man. What do you think, man? Was it SGA? Was it Jokic who deserved it? I mean, SGA, give the SGA, bro. They did the Young Thunder's team, man. He took them to the finals. Just don't get no better than that. I mean, you playing his heart out.
The finals. They about to win a chip.
Yeah,
They about to win a chip.
It's a good chance. I mean, I'm not
good chance. Pacers ain't stopping nothing. Pacers ain't stopping.
Yeah, I mean,
they too fast, bro.
Yeah, but the Pacers. One thing that I will say is that Rick Carlisle is a really good coach. He proved it. He proved it when he won the championship with Dallas. He's a good coach and he knows what he's doing. So I mean, I think it's going to come down to like coaching, obviously, like the way he adjusts, and then they got a pretty good bench too over there too. But yeah, that OKC that Thunder team is fast, bro. There's bunch of young guys just out there having fun.
Yeah,
you gonna move? Yeah, they just playing.
Yeah, they're having fun, bro. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be big. It's definitely gonna be something to watch. It's awesome too, man. It's like two different teams, and finally, like we got two different teams in the NBA playing against two low market teams. Got team from OKC, got team from Indiana. No big market teams like the Knicks. No big market teams like the Lakers. Nothing from Boston. Like you don't have them big market teams that we're so used to being in that finals
and shit.
Now you finally got two low market teams, which probably also shows that like the super team is basically being put out now. Both of these teams basically drafted well and put together a good team,
solid team.
Yeah, because they got like their big three, but it's not the superstar big three. You know what I mean? Like SGA, Chet, and Jalen and Jay Williams. That's a great trio, but it's not the 5-time All-Star trio. You know what I'm saying?
It also shows that you can not have a true center, still be one of the top teams.
Yeah. Well, that's the NBA game now.
Yeah, just not having a true center.
Yeah, it's the NBA game.
You got
now.
centers that can shoot threes though.
I mean, that's always been a new thing, though.
Yeah,
that's something new now.
But I mean, that's why I always say like Dirk Nowitzki was the one that changed the game, bro.
Oh, Dirk, man,
he changed the game, man.
He
was a 7-footer who could shoot his ass off, and oh man, I love watching Dirk Nowitzki. Great man, like great player, bro. Great player. But yeah, like that's why everyone bases like almost base their game off. Like we got the 7-footers now who can like kind of like step back and hit the three now and stuff like that. Like you got Joel, who should be living down low, but it's the game. That's the game now. The game is shooting threes, man. I mean, you got Boston who shoots like 60, 70 threes a game. And this is the name of their game is basically whoever hits the most threes, we're going to win.
They're playing a shootout with the other team.
Bro, it was so many, dog.
They're playing knockout with the other team, bro.
Getting boring a little bit.
Yeah, it does. I think the NBA, I will say this, though, the NBA game itself is a little like, it's not as
aggressive.
They call it the National Blowout Association.
Oh, my God.
I've seen it all over X now. And they call it the National Blowout Association because it's just like it's just not no more good basketball anymore. It's just people are just getting blown out now. Like it's just, I mean, the playoffs are actually pretty exciting this year, especially on the East. I mean, the West. I mean, actually both East and West. It was some good games, man. But it also was just like people were getting blown out. Like the Wolves got their ass kicked, bro.
Shit, they thought. They
Yeah.
thought.
Everybody thought that. And I will say this about Anthony Edwards, man.
He's a game changer.
He's not it yet.
Yeah.
I think that people gave him the crown a little bit too fast, bro.
Within the first
no
week of playoffs, they gave him the crown, bro.
There's no reason for your star player to ever be in a series and have 0 points in the fourth quarter. He shouldn't be ending. He shouldn't be ending a game in the Western Conference Final with 15 to 16 points. He's shooting like shit from three, but I think that people have to also remember that he's young too. So, like, he still has time to develop and stuff like that. He can get better. Like, this is not the end of it. Like, this is not the end all of him. I think that he just had to change his attitude a little bit more and just like understand that like there's levels to it. Like, yeah, I mean, this is the time where you can go ahead and develop and get better.
Humble him.
So it won't happen again because
Yeah.
it's happened twice in a row. You went to the Western Conference 2 years in a row. You did nothing. You went there to get smacked in the face, and that's what happened with Dallas. They went to Dallas last year, and Dallas smacked them in the face. This year they went with OKC. OKC smacked them in the face. So with the Wolves, it's just time to, they gotta. It's also time to kind of like they have a great team. They have a great bench. Probably one of the best benches in the league. But
Terrible center.
yeah, Rudy Gobert is the most overrated center I've ever seen in my life, bro.
People hype him up so much.
He's a very average.
Yeah.
He's
Rudy
very
Gobert ain't
average,
shit.
man.
Basic ass.
I'm gonna tell you
very
right now, Rudy Gobert ain't shit.
Mm.
Come
He's
at
very
me.
average.
Come at me, bro.
He's very average, man.
Come at me. Then
And
fuck
then-
shit.
And then the Knicks, so the Knicks fire Tom Thibodeau, and they owe him $30 million for the next 3 years. Well, because he just signed an extension
Yeah.
for 3 years, and they got rid of him. Don't understand why. Honestly, I don't understand why. Like, this dude took you guys to the Eastern Conference Finals. The reason why the Knicks lost is because defensively they weren't playing defense. Like, they were getting killed. Like, not for nothing. I'm not trying to blame nobody, but
Yeah.
Cat played his ass off when it comes to like shooting and scoring.
Offense.
Offensively, he was dropping 20. He
You
was
got two
shooting
guys
well
who
from
can't shoot.
outside. But defensively, he was such a liability. And it's kind of messed up that basically Thibodeau got fired for the lack of defensiveness, the lack of defensive play from Crosby
Cat.
Towns.
Not once, just twice, by the way.
Because when they had Mitchell Robinson out there, they played well, but you can't keep him out there because he's also offensive liability.
Yeah.
But they also had big games from him in that series where he was like putting up a little over 10, and, grabbing rebounds, hustling. So Mitchell Robinson had a great, but Cat
You just
didn't
can't do that.
They
Cat-
can't.
it was
Cat.
slacking.
Whenever they had to do, when you got both of them out there, at that point you just not. It's like you're not
You
fast
just balance it out. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just balance it out.
So and then Brunson stole the show, man. Brunson played well, and
Take my parlay.
I will say this though, out of that Pacers and Knicks series, Pascal Siakam showed everybody that he's him, bro.
I said this
He
on the
did.
last podcast
Pascal
too.
Siakam.
Sixers should trade for Pascal.
I mean, it would never happen.
I mean, it will
They
never
should've-
happen.
they should've
His
been-
contract still has one more year.
They should have been did it when he was with Toronto.
Yeah.
Now it's too late, man. He's about to settle over in Indiana. Indiana, I'm not gonna let him go nowhere. He just was the MVP of the Western Finals.
Said this before though.
But yeah. He showed that he that boy. He played well, man. It's crazy. Like, he was shooting the ball so well that I'm not even sure if I want to say probably more than half of his shots never touched like the rim.
Yeah.
It was just black.
It was just
Black hat.
fire.
Fuego.
Yo,
Fire,
balling,
fire,
bro. Balling, hustling, playing well, man. Big up to him, man. So they're gonna need him to like play his ass off again. I think he's gonna have to try to take advantage of that Chet situation. Like, maybe they might like somehow like somehow try to set screens and to get to him and Chet 1-on-1 and just take advantage of it. That's how I think
You
this one.
can't though. Well, okay. See, the way they play defense is everybody surrounds a player,
Yeah,
and they just get
they're just so
overloaded.
good defensively, bro. They're
Belic-
so good defensively.
Alex Caruso,
Yeah,
best,
yeah.
like best defensive player last series. Lights out. Just
Shooting.
Great.
Yeah.
He played He basically guarded the best player in every series.
Yeah.
Played his ass
He
off.
was just locked down.
Played his ass off.
Lockdown?
Locked down, bro. I mean, like I said, Ant had 0 points in the fourth quarter in the Western Conference game. So, that motherfucker plays that. Caruso that plays his ass off. What Berg say? Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd looking boy.
Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Man.
He ain't got no mustache though. He bald headed.
So, man, let's talk about our Sixers, man. The Sixers got the number 3 overall pick.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's talking about the potentially we could probably trade it. Do we keep it? Do we trade it? I think if we do trade it, so there's some rumors about Lauri marketing or some rumors about Kevin Durant. Do we keep it or do we trade it?
It's crazy that he's just another old player though. I know he's who he is. He's Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? He'll be a great addition, but for another older player, it's like, what we doing? Like we did the senior citizen home. You know what I'm saying? Like we just got this boy PG, old as shit, and has not contributed very much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when we traded him to come here.
Yeah.
Like that was just a wild process that he tried to make.
We've been in the rush for too long, bro. We need stuff for our future.
Yeah.
It's for our future, bro. It's not, we keep rushing this shit. We keep wanting to chip so fucking quick, bro.
Hard.
You have these players that keep getting hurt. You have these OG players keep getting hurt. PG, Joel Embiid. Jerry McCain was just unlucky, to be honest.
Yeah, he was shitting.
But it's just like, come on, bro. And you need to sign these other players that play the bench and still are stars.
It's funny that you brought up the bench, right? Because that's exactly funny. It's funny you brought that up, right? Because if you think about it right now, think about the NBA Finals right now, and then you got 2 players that are coming off the bench on each team. You got Isaiah Joe and you got TJ McConnell, both former Sixers. Sixers let them go.
And what they doing?
They're in the finals and they're playing well, man. And what do we need right now? We need bench players. So it's a lot of bad decisions that come from the GM. Daryl Morey, it's hard to say that because we didn't get worse. We just haven't been getting better. Now this year, it was
pretty bad this year.
This year was bad.
Yeah.
This is probably the worst year, obviously, since he's been here. But what I'm saying is that it was been very consistent. Like we've been in there, but we couldn't get over the hump.
Been consistent shit the whole time,
Well, no,
I'm fucking.
We just couldn't get over the hump with him.
Yeah.
It's always that single playoff.
Yeah.
That first playoff round.
And he tries to make moves to get us over the hump, but we can't. You can't do it. So I'm just wondering, at one point do we get to the point where it's like, all right, man, it's time to part ways? Because where is it? Oh, it's an ongoing. I think after this year, I think it's like the cycle's gonna stop. I think that if we're gonna come back with Joel, whoever we decide, whatever we decide to do, we decide to keep the 3rd overall pick. We decide to trade it. Whatever we decide, this team is still going to be considered a contender in his eyes. So it's going to be up to him to decide what we do, obviously. And I think that his job's on the line now. I think that's not. I didn't read it anywhere.
I mean,
it's
a pretty bad year in general.
After having a bad year like that, you have to have some type of bounce back year. And if it doesn't bounce back, I think that it's probably going to be time for us to just turn that page.
Yeah.
But overall, keep the 3rd round pick. Keep the 3rd pick overall.
Weird trade though. Thinking about Kevin Durant, I don't know where that information came from, but if he's really thinking about that, it's like. Yeah, are you thinking about the future or immediate year for this year?
You have KD or you have Ace Bailey that can be KD.
Yeah.
At the most, he can be KD. You have. I'd rather you take that risk and him be mid-tier and still be on this team rather than KD and just.
Yeah.
They say that he could be a Paul George. He could be a Michael Porter Jr. or a high ceiling. He could be the next Kevin Durant. So just play your card rights and just make the right pick. Pick Ace Bailey. And then we'll see where we can go from there. I mean, he's gonna be able to learn. He's gonna be able to learn from someone that you guys compare him to. Paul George. And I think Paul. And it sounds like from the interviews and stuff like that, it sounds like Paul George is all in on that shit. He's like, yeah, man. I think that's the right pick.
They already locked in, yeah.
But we'll see, man. We gotta stay healthy. and that hasn't been it.
He was very unlucky with McCain. He was
healthy, bro.
He was
But even when
on the high street.
Think about how all these young players are playing.
Yeah.
Playing Grimes, Yabusele.
Grimes, Jobby.
Yeah, Yabusele was shit. Yeah, he was out there.
So
yeah.
Well, that's the Sixers news, man. It ain't really much. Like I said, ain't really much to talk about the Sixers, man. We're just gonna turn the page right now. The Phillies, man. The Phillies.
Now, wasn't there a conversation about Gilly talking to PG?
Yeah, it was, man. But I mean, you can talk about it if you want to.
I mean, I saw it on the John.
Yeah, I seen it about it, and I'm just. We all know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gilly.
Big.
Yeah, Gilly talked to him about what he had to say, and
that first of all, how you in a parade and you try to drive, you not know what the fuck.
Yeah,
I was just talking because that was brought me to think about it. It was like this motherfucker really drove during a parade thinking he was gonna get somewhere. Like you really gotta be.
He had no idea.
Yeah, you gotta.
Because in all honesty, with him, he's from a whole different place, bro.
Yeah,
he doesn't know he doesn't know anything about Philadelphia, right? His first year in Philadelphia, he doesn't know that the Eagles. This is Eagles City.
Yeah,
everybody in the city bleed green. This is an Eagles town. Like football is Eagles. Like the Philadelphia city itself is all about their birds, bro. Yeah. But they love all that. We love all. Yeah, we love
all the teams. Yeah, we love all the teams.
Now, he wasn't ready for it to be a whole fucking riot. After a regular playoff game, you know what I'm saying? After winning the NFC, he didn't think that was going to be like that. So that's the reason why he's just trying to drive home, and he realized oh shit, they stuck in traffic. I think the craziest thing about the whole thing is that when somebody was like, we should have kept Tobias.
Yeah, that shit was kind of draw.
That was crazy, bro. He just sitting there driving, stuck in traffic. Somebody was like, we should have kept Tobias. He said he heard it. He said, when I heard that, I was like, damn, bro.
That shit was so fucking funny when he said that.
So but Gilly kind of put it to him, let him know, you
gotta spin things around.
You want us to respect you, but you gotta respect, you gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta respect the city, dog.
Yeah, we're not gonna respect
our city.
We're not gonna respect you for the things that you did before you got here.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit when you here with us. You know what I'm saying?
And just for the simple of that, I mean, we're gonna talk about the Phillies right now, and basically that's we're gonna talk about how Gene Segura basically retired recently.
Yeah,
but the Phillies, man, that's my guy. Yeah, Gene Segura is my guy, man. I do have.
Can't turn around, but
I have his World Series jersey on right now. I was very, very pro keeping Segura. I was not a big fan of bringing Trey Turner in here over Segura. I think that we should have kept him, or even bringing up Stott and not playing Segura, not bringing Segura back. Segura played really, really well for the Phillies. Stand up guy for the Phillies, man. He loved it. He loved Philadelphia. Great memories, especially that World Series run. Made plays, bro. But with that being said, it's one of those things too. We didn't respect him for things that he did before he got here. We respected him for everything that he did while he was here. Paid his ass off. And it just sucks though, because once he left Philadelphia, it must have just hit him mentally, because he just the career just went downhill. That's why he just finally anywhere. I think he was just bouncing around at one point. So he finally ended up retiring, and wish you the best on retirement, brother.
Yeah, man.
And man, Mean Gene, man, he was that guy.
Your legacy is etched in the
Philadelphia.
Phillies history.
Yeah, we love him. Man.
You ever want to hop out of retirement and come back? Always welcome.
Coach these young bulls. Coach these young bulls.
Yeah, and
please.
And I know a lot of people are gonna be saying I'm crazy because I said what I said when I said that I wasn't a big fan of us signing Trey Turner over Gene. And it is what it is. I mean, I felt like we could have spent the money somewhere else. But since we brought up Trey Turner, right?
These are our opinions and our own
since we brought up Trey Turner, right?
No, it's a freaking fact.
Talk your shit.
Since we brought up Trey Turner, we could just talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Since 2023, Trey Turner has the second most errors in the MLB with 45 fielding issues. Fielding issues is a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't sit here and act like I don't understand how high his bat is this year. I mean, he's been killing it, bro. He's been playing well. Like he's really, really doing his thing at the top of the lineup right now. So I'm not gonna say and say and forget here. He's great. He's great, but the fielding is an issue.
Do the pros outweigh the cons?
It's something that you no. It's something that you should
I
be doing
know.
both in.
With the
You should be doing both. With the money
and-
that you are getting paid,
Yeah,
you
dead
damn
ass,
well
dead
for
ass.
sure have
Dead
been
ass.
doing more than enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's always the thing, right? It's always like everybody
Money,
always
money,
makes it look
money,
at it
money.
because you like the money that this guy's getting paid.
Mhm,
It should
mhm.
be like, he should definitely be playing well. I've been playing a lot better when he's fielding these balls. But yeah, that's not crazy, right? But Trey Turner, man.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
I'm still not like sold yet.
You think?
I don't know what it is, man. Like the offensively, yeah, but I just feel like it's always constant. Like I'm watching a game and it's just like, bro, like I'm not sure what you were thinking about just now. Like I'm not sure what were you like fielding. Not sure what you were
Do
doing.
you think switching his position could make a difference, or?
I've heard rumors of like thinking like, damn, like should we just throw him out in the outfield? Throw him out in the outfield and maybe bring up Aiden Miller,
Yeah.
who's playing well down at the farm right now.
Because you gotta figure out his arm.
But nah, man, you don't do that. I feel like that mentally gonna fuck him up even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that you do that. I think
I mean,
you pay him that money like that. You don't send him out to the outfield. That's not like sending Trey Turner out to the outfield wouldn't be
ideal.
But
wouldn't be ideal.
What was his
for us.
position? Second?
He's a shortstop.
Oh, shortstop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, I mean that is a fire spot though. That's the spot I like to play too. But I mean, it's it's a lot of movement and it's easy to get errors though too.
Everything comes
yeah.
to the shortstop. Like
He's been fine
yeah.
until right now.
You get the
He's been-
most.
yeah.
What happened?
He's been fine until I feel like.
He's been what?
Fine. I feel like last year he was chilling. Year before that he was chilling.
Hey, average.
I think this year, I don't know what it is about it. His just fielding.
I feel like he had an issue last year.
Really?
Honestly, I think that he was having like it was like coming around where you kind of seen it like here and there where he was like just routine stuff, like a lot of routine stuff. It's like whoa, like
was missing.
yeah. But there's a lot of issues right now with the Phillies. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great that we are standing where we're at right now. We're definitely the top of the National League right now. At one point, I don't know if we are right now, but I know at one point it was like a 4-way tie. But I mean that Alvarado issue. Jose Alvarado was obviously suspended for 80 games for PEDs. It sucks. It sucks because the bullpen is one of the bigger issues that we have. So it's gonna hurt us because also not only is he suspended for 80 games, he's also cannot play in the playoffs, and that's what you need the most. You need guys like that in the most. Like you rely on your bullpen a lot because you got a bunch of starters, and you want your starters to take you as far as you can, but then you gotta have your bullpen guys. You need your bullpen guys to play well, especially in the playoffs. So you rely on them. And he's supposed to be one of them, and Jordan Romano is supposed to be Romano was supposed to be one of the our duo this year. Romano didn't start off well. Alvarado started off great. I mean, it wasn't even rumors that people were just messing around like, yo, he's a Cy Young award winner as a reliever. Romano bounced back. He's playing really well right now. He had a terrible beginning where a lot of us, even including myself, was like, yo, who is this guy and why is he here?
Wow.
But he's bounced back. He's playing a lot better. So I think he's finally like getting comfortable with being here. It's adjusting too. You got someone who came from a different team. You come to a city like Philadelphia, and then we all know it's not easy.
Yeah, it's different.
People like actually do pay attention. How people are it could be a Tuesday and the Citizens Bank Park can be sold out because people are actually watching these games, bro. Some people just aren't used to it. Like, yo, they look around like, yo, it's a Tuesday and it's on packed, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people, that's what we do. So I think he's finally adjusting. But we still got some we still have some answers, bro. We still got some moves that we need to make because the team itself it still worries me a little bit.
Yeah,
the bullpen,
even if we're pretty solid,
the bullpen worries me a little bit.
I feel like we still trying things, bro.
Well, we shouldn't. I mean,
we
it's like
still
what,
testing
100,
things, bro.
like 100-some games, right? 100+ games.
Yeah,
But why are we still testing things? Stick with what works, bro.
I mean, we've been winning though. I mean, not late,
Oh.
not the last few games, but but I'm just saying, like we've been
Reese
winning.
Hoskins whooped our fucking ass.
Yeah, he did show
we
up.
had
He showed
we
us up.
we were winning, right? But we were winning because of the competition that we were
They
playing.
were bums. I know, but
Um,
still.
Now we
dog.
just played two like okay teams, and look where it's going.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we blew out the Jays yesterday.
We
but
did
then
what we had to do for the teams that we played. Like we
got swept by the
yeah,
Brewers.
Yeah.
Played well against the Braves. Get swept by the Brewers. Now you 1-1 right now in the Blue Jays series.
We just literally
Bullpen
just lost.
again.
Issue.
Bullpen issue. Yeah, give up a walk-off homer in the ninth inning. Things that
was
you can't do.
crazy.
Now, with that being said, there's moves that need to be made. Phillies need to go out and get a reliever. Phillies need to go out and get a new outfielder. As much as I'm a big Rojas guy, as much as I'm a big, I like Brandon Marsh. I'm not a crazy Marsh guy. I think that the Phillies need an everyday center fielder.
Yeah. Keep
and
switching
I think
them
that
things.
there's only one answer for that. There's only one answer. There's only one answer.
Hey.
Mike Trout.
Hey.
Time for Trout. Trade for Trout. Time for Trout. Trade for Trout.
Timeout, Trout.
How much can we give up?
I'm ready to give up whatever we have to. This team wants to win now. We got Harper. We got Schwarber. We got Trey. We got JT Realmuto. We got Nick Castellanos. We got all these guys. And what's in common for all these guys? These are all long-time vets, bro. But the team that you have right now, you got to win now.
Give up prospects.
You give up prospects, bro. The good thing, one of our biggest issues is a good problem. And it's the fact that we have five starters right now that play well for pitching in our bullpen's not that great, but the rotation is great, right? You got Willer, Nola, Christopher Sanchez, Ranger Suarez, right? And then you got that whoever's going to be that fifth guy, right? Now, with that being said, did I say Willer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for
With that being said, right? Taiwan was sent to the bullpen, which I think is great. The only reason people don't like it because of the simple fact that like he getting paid starter money. Why is he playing in the bullpen?
it's because he started off.
You know what's crazy, man? I think that he's turning a page where I think that he's going to become a great bullpen guy, and he's going to be great for us. I think the Taiwan Walker thing is going to work out for us, right? Now you got Mick Abel, and then you got Andrew Painter, right? Am I ready to give up Andrew Painter? No. I think that we can package something with Mick Abel. And another thing that a lot of people are not gonna be like crazy hype about, or probably gonna talk shit about me when I say this, is that I think that I'm okay with also giving up Aiden Miller in the package. Now the reason why I would say that is because you got Trey Turner and you got Bryson Stott, right? Don't get me wrong. Aiden Miller is the future.
Great.
But we want to win now. We want to win now. So you got to give up. Sometimes you got to give up things to win. You got to give up shit to win. And if you're not, Aiden Miller plays shortstop, bro. Are you going to give up Trey Turner? You're gonna trade away Trey Turner to and then basically bring up Aiden Miller? Or is it time that are you going to get rid of Bryson Stott? To have Aiden Miller maybe play second base? Not saying, I mean, Aiden Miller obviously he could possibly be better than Stott in the future, obviously. But are you ready to do that now? Or are you ready to have Aiden Miller sit down there balling and come up when he's 26, 27 years old?
So if we trade for Mike Trout, right? What do you think we're giving away? Like, how much do we need to go grab him?
Well, I think that the Eagles. I think the Phillies have a great relationship with the Angels. They've made trades with the Angels in the past before. So I think that they can work something out. The Phillies need to call, give up some people on the farm. You got throw Marsh in there. whatever they say they want, gotta be considered.
I give up.
The only
Nick.
people that are off the table should be Harper, Schwarber. These are our starters, not in like pitching. Harper, Schwarber. And that's it. I think that I think anybody else should be considered. Now, when it comes to our pitching, Nola, you got to be okay with like giving up Nola if anyone wants Nola. It sucks to say it, man, because I would never want Ranger to go anywhere. But like Ranger's like probably a hot piece.
That's what
somebody would want, you know. Or just go to the farm, man. You got Aiden Muller out there. You got Eduardo Tate, man. He's another guy. You got. I'm not ready to give up Crawford. The only reason why I say
I can't give him up. That's what I'm saying, but I can't.
It's because of he's a need. He's playing outfield, and the issue is that we need an outfielder.
Yeah.
So like, don't give up the future outfielder that you have already. You know what I'm saying? This thing that sucks about Aiden Muller is that he plays the infield, and it's like, all right, so like, where are you gonna put him at and when?
Yeah.
Like without taking time from the guys that you already have situated right there.
Because you pull people out.
You know what I'm saying?
Bryce Harper could be going.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Bryson Stott hasn't been playing well enough for you to be like, oh yeah, he, like, you know, we can't like we can't take him out the
he's
lineup.
Just so young.
So,
but at what point? Yeah, you're right. At what point do you bring him up? At one point, Schwarber is going to be. At one point, other people are going to. Yeah. So like, is that where team rebuilding starts happening, or?
That's why you got the farm, obviously, and that's why we got some great guys on the farm right now, right? But, the team that you have on your MLB roster is to win right now. You got to win right now. The time is ticking, bro. I mean, who knows? Honestly, I hate to say it, but reality could be that we had our time and we missed out. To be honest.
Was last year?
The 2 years. 2022 and 2023.
Yeah.
I mean, 2024 it wasn't it. 2022, 2023, we were there.
Yeah.
And we had our, like I said, we probably had our moment and we just didn't cash it in. That could be the reality of it. But we can fix that by going out and getting somebody like Mike Trout who will bring this another crazy pop. Like that's 50 home runs at the bank, bro. That dude can hit. And he's from out here, bro. Big. He's at every Eagles game, bro. Like it just makes so much sense. Obviously for us because we know that like he loves it here. He wants to be here. So my biggest thing is like trade for Trout, bro. Trade for Trout. And after you make that trade for Trout, bro, stick Taiwan out there in the bullpen. If you can get another reliever from somewhere, like a smaller trade from somewhere, that's fine too. But whatever. Call the Angels. What do we got to do to make this work? Negotiate with them and see what they want. At some point, the Angels got to be a seller, bro. They're not winning anything.
You can't win anything with just him.
They gotta want a future, right? And we got some guys that can kind of give you a pretty good future.
Yeah, especially.
I'm just not ready to give up Andrew Painter. Not that I don't think Mick Abel is that great. I think that he's good, but I think he's also a great trade piece. So that's where I'm at with the Phillies right now. Yeah. Trade for Trout, bro. Trade for Trout. That's what I want. That's what I want, man. I want
for T.
I want an outfielder, bro, and I want it to be Mike Trout.
We need an outfielder.
We're looking at.
It says 20 some hours ago, but it's the article looks like it's in March. But Phillies get positive update on Ken Rosenthal on possible Mike Trout trade. But this is March 27th. But then it also says 21 hours ago.
Like
so someone probably retweeted like an old article or something probably.
While a trade remains unlikely, Rosenthal mentioned Trout as a name to watch as the deadline approaches to encourage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, why not?
I'm saying like
you need an outfielder.
Yeah.
You need another pop. You need another bat, and
and Angels need depth.
Yeah, and yeah, they need a lot over there.
That's the Angels or the Athletes?
The Athletics.
My fault. Athletics. My bad.
Let's turn the page.
I'm a little dyslexic. My fault.
Let's turn the page to our beloved Eagles.
Yeah,
NFL
baby.
Eagles, man.
Shit. The stakeover.
Y'all beloved Eagles.
Oh, Saquon
Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. I thought that was cool, man. So Saquon Barkley is the man cover guy. Well deserved, obviously. I mean, the things that he did last year were just crazy, man. Just makes so much sense, man. 26, number 26. It just makes a lot of sense, right? And then obviously the hurdle, like.
Yeah, that was like the most iconic.
I think it's gonna be like, I hate to say it, I'm not trying to be like a corny ass Eagles fan, but it has to be one of the most iconic Madden covers of all time.
Yeah, I think
because it's not generic.
I think so.
It's not generic. There's nothing generic about it. Like you can't do that. You can do it again, but like, what's the likeliness of that happening again?
Yeah, it's not. I think
Odell's one-handed. That's the only thing.
That's on the man cover.
I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe not. But it's him on the Madden cover. I don't think it's him doing the one.
Honestly, that's not an official Madden cover, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. You're right.
I just hope that the curse skips.
The curse is not even a curse anymore. Josh Allen was on the joint last year.
They made that shit look trash.
Well, he didn't win the Super Bowl.
It's him one-handed, but it's not like that.
He didn't win the Super Bowl, though.
Who?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
It could be considered curse. It's injury.
Yeah. Curse is injury. Not like basically like you didn't play a full season like you are like
okay.
You got a really really dramatic season.
It's still a curse, man. It's still
with y'all team. I don't feel he's not even getting touched half the time.
Nah, he's already getting like what? He's already getting like 5 yards. He gonna run
full speed and pull a hammy. That's the most he gonna do, bro.
I'm not worried about the man curse honestly because people forget that like Saquon's probably not gonna get as many carries as he did last year.
It's gonna be different.
AJ Dillon, people forgot.
Yeah.
The Eagles picked up AJ Dillon. Like, he's a serviceable back. Like AJ Dillon's a serviceable back. Like AJ Dillon doesn't have to be the main guy here.
Yeah.
He has Saquon Barkley in front of him.
Yeah.
So, and then when you got AJ Dillon and Saquon Barkley as like your 1 and 2, like, come on, bro.
Yeah. The stakeover. It was cool at Geno's though.
Saquon's, that shit was cool, man. They did it up over there.
They promoted the shit out of it, put them hurt it on over
Pats was probably mad as shit.
And I actually prefer Pats over Geno's, but that's it. I actually don't prefer either one, but I've had to pick one.
You had to pick one?
Yeah. Real Philadelphians don't really care too much about
If I had to pick one, I picked the basketball court right in between them.
You're going straight ball.
That court fire.
Nah, yeah, but it's pretty good up though. There's the whole Madden curse thing, but
the way he did it was cool as shit, bro.
Yeah.
So
and it was like so unexpected.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
And he dipped like 2 other people.
Yeah.
Then he jumped. He like broke 2 tackles and then jumped over the ball.
Oh, you talking about the hurdle? Yeah. The hurdle was crazy, bro. I guess.
Yeah.
And like I said, the only reason why I think it's like probably gonna be like an all-time iconic Madden cover. Because
I might just have to get the
just because of that. Just because.
Just speaking of that, my dad just like he sent that earlier. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to buy Madden 26 to take one on it.
Yeah.
Because it's the iconic. It's the iconic hurdle, bro. And it's like I said,
it's history.
I may have to buy 2. One to not open. And what to play?
One to not open is crazy. That'd be that'd be so sick.
It's signed.
Buy it digitally, but buy the CD and keep it closed.
Yeah.
And get it signed. Ooh.
It's signed. They find just keep on looking to where
it'd be like a trading card, but it'd be the game. You know what I'm saying? Brand new PS5
people who love
game.
Madden would go crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And an Eagles fan will go crazy for a period.
Oh yeah.
Make sure it's in black Sharpie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man.
Let me get it graded.
Yo, a graded game would be dope, though. Think about that, John.
That'd be the first. Yo, that'd be that.
Patch auto game.
Yo,
first patch auto game.
Patch game.
There's been some
rookie RPA. Rookie
yo,
patch.
for real.
There's been some rumors of about wide receiver 3.
3?
Like basically should we go trade for a wide receiver 3? In the beginning of the offseason, we were hearing some like things about like Chris Olave, names like that. I'll be honest. I'm not interested.
Really? Not in Chris Olave?
I'm not interested in the wide. What? I'm not interested in wide receiver 3, bro.
You don't need it. Yeah, you don't.
I'm not worried. I'm not trying to go out there and make a trade for a wide receiver 3.
What's the point when you got Johnny Wilson?
You got Jahan Dotson, bro.
Your boy.
You're right. Took you 7 weeks to call a touchdown from him.
Yo,
But you got it.
we got a film to document it.
Dotson came through when he was supposed to, and I've been telling y'all all year it was gonna happen.
X Factor all year. Dotson.
I mean,
Yeah, you still
he wide receiver 3, and I'm still saying 10 toes on Dotson, bro.
You did.
He wide receiver 3. I think he might even have a bigger role this year.
Yeah.
But I don't know why everyone's overreacting with the whole wide receiver 3 thing. Like, we don't need a wide receiver 3. Like, that's just like you're just getting greedy at this point, bro.
So
you got Smitty, you got AJ Brown, and why do you need Jahan Dotson serviceable enough to be a wide receiver 3? You don't need a Chris Olave, bro.
So you don't think that
That's like sitting Julio Jones.
This is stupid, bro.
you don't think that they're trying to switch up? Like, I guess the question is the game plan, the way that we had it set up and did running. You think they're trying to change it by
they said
throwing
we're gonna
that
throw
out
the
there
ball.
for the throwing the ball? Or maybe they're just throwing it out there to make it seem like, oh, we're going to be throwing the ball more often. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Or
think
they're
the
switching it up.
So the reality of it is that now,
They have to.
the reality of it is going to be now that, of course, teams are going to come in and they're going to try to do exactly what the Chiefs try to
Stack
do.
the box.
And
The Chiefs
yeah.
is a Chiefs is like,
the
yo,
only
we're not
ones
going to
that
let
did a good
Saquon.
job. Yeah.
We're not going to let Saquon Barkley beat us. We're going to make Jalen Hurts beat us because people just disrespect Jalen Hurts so much
Yeah.
that they still feel as though, like, if we force him to throw the ball, we got a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And he's proving them wrong.
Yeah.
But people are still going to think that way. Like, you
Because
either
the
want
chances-
Saquon Barkley, you either want
now
Saquon
you got
Barkley
two. Now you got
to run,
two threats. Yeah.
run 400 yards on you.
Yeah.
Like, the reality of it
Yeah.
is like, yo, this dude's like running almost 250 on you.
Yeah, dead ass.
Like,
Even with the backs, the
Yeah, I mean,
box stack.
yeah. So it's like, the reality of it is that, yeah, like, do you want to let him do that to you? Or we're going to wear you down.
Or you take the
Because running the
50-50
ball
on
wears
him,
the
throw
defense
ball.
down.
yeah, it does.
I mean,
Mhm.
so, or we're going to just stop him the best that we can and force the Eagles to throw the ball.
Yeah.
But at the
Eagles-
same time, and when you got Jalen Hurts back there knowing what he's doing,
Yeah,
and
now,
that's what it is.
now.
So I
it's-
get it. I get where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
We're like maybe like the wide receiver 3 is going to be a big deal this year because of the simple fact that everybody going to be throwing the ball a lot more. I think Jahan Dotson deserved that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think that's something that we need. And another thing that's kind of like bothering me too is the whole like Kyle Pitts thing. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Why are we talking about going out and going to go get? Why do fans want us to go out and go get Kyle Pitts when you have a serviceable guy here already in Dallas Goedert?
I just
Yeah.
want just two of them. You have Calcaterra too.
We just
Like-
re-signed him too, right?
Dallas Goedert is so much of a better tight end than Kyle Pitts, bro.
Faster,
Bro, he
better catcher.
he won.
I don't think that he might not be faster.
I think he's faster. I think it's just route running.
I
Kyle
think
Pitts' route
that-
running is better.
Athletically, Kyle Pitts is way more athletic than Dallas Goedert. Hey, I'm just being honest. Kyle Pitts is a freakish athlete when it comes to being athletic. Dallas Goedert knows how to play the tight end position. It's
Yeah.
different. He plays the game well. He plays the game better.
Look, man, he won.
Kyle Pitts is more
Mentally.
athletic. Dallas Goedert plays the game better.
Goddard won me over with that double stiff arm to the face with the Ram against the Rams
No
at
reason
one
for it.
time. You know what I'm saying? He was like,
Yeah,
He just want to smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
He
He
just
won
want
me
to
over.
smoke.
He won me over for that. So
I mean,
I'm a Goddard guy.
but then the crazy thing is that people are also like, oh, you know, man, like, you know, Goddard's always hurt, you know, blah blah, this and that. But like,
Calcaterra filled those roles quick.
Yeah.
it's a need. It's a want. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The Eagles are so good right now that the fans are falling into this one. I want this. I want that. thing.
Yeah.
And it's how
The
he's fault.
expectation is high.
Like, but how he's been so
It's
good.
how
And
he's
they
fault.
want all.
I mean,
yeah,
It's how
yeah,
he's fault.
yeah.
How we got us as Eagles fans, because I would say the same thing. You know, I get like this
He's a
time.
genius.
He gets us as Eagles fans like anything is possible.
Yeah.
So whenever he sees, oh, Eagles going to trade for something crazy, man.
Mhm.
Eagles going to trade for
Like we're signing Bond and still
man,
getting
something crazy, something crazy, bro. Like
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Eagles
Yeah.
going to trade for Tyreek. Everybody be like, oh, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's like people were just knowing. So relax, like relax.
Slow
We
your
just won a
roll.
Super Bowl, guys. We have a great team.
Back to back.
And we didn't just win a Super Bowl. We fucking killed them. We killed the best team.
Rush.
You know what I mean?
Quote unquote.
We killed the Giant. We saved the Giant.
Yeah, David and
Oh, I was
Goliath.
about to say Giants. Oh,
I mean,
I was
Yeah,
say, when
no,
did my
no,
smoke
no,
come
no,
in?
no.
We
You
shit
so
on
used to that.
your
You so used to that. You so used to that. Not the Giants. The giant. The giant.
The giant killer.
It
Isn't
was
it
That
Giant,
plus the
bro.
zebras on top of that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
zebras weren't a big issue.
Well,
during
because they
that.
couldn't. We didn't give them anything to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
Which was
we
great.
They,
definitely
they couldn't do it.
yeah.
Even if they tried, they couldn't do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then apparently Eagles are like one of 5 teams to basically want Jalen Ramsey. We're talking about trades. Now that's something that's like, okay, I understand. You want another veteran cornerback. I get it. That's something that I'm okay with. I'm okay with trading for another like well-named like defensive end. I'm okay with trading for another well-named defensive back, whether it's a safety or it's a corner. I'm okay with that because the Eagles' offense is so stacked right now that it's just like, bro, leave it alone.
Don't
Stop
touch
trying
it.
to add this, and add that, whatever. Like that offensive line's gonna come back, it's gonna crush it, bro. I know we lost some guys, but I got
The Phillies are
nothing
crazy.
nothing but faith in the guys that are gonna be returning. The defense, not saying that I don't have faith in them. I have nothing but faith in them too. But if there's gonna be somewhere that you had to pick and you want to make a move for, it's gonna be defense. Because you can always use another defensive back.
Yeah.
Defensive back gets hurt. Defensive backs get hurt a lot in the NFL. Because you're running around chasing wide receivers all day and running into each other and stuff
Hardest
like that.
position
Freakish stuff.
ever.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the hardest position now.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as having too many defensive backs. It's fine. Or defensive end because also like you're running around chasing motherfuckers all the time too. So you got more people. We got more fresh bodies in there.
He's on my Garrett.
Yeah, at one point I did want Myles Garrett. It would be great, but that's a hoop dream.
Yeah.
Miles he signed with Cleveland. He signed big money with Cleveland. So bigs up to him. But
Face in the bag.
and, make your money, bro, because you probably ain't gonna win a championship. So all you do is make your money while you're here. So yeah, if it's gonna be something, I mean, I'm not crazy about the whole Jalen Ramsey thing, but if we can get him for a good price, cool. Now this next thing is kind of like it's pretty funny, right? So I'm pretty sure everyone saw the video of Michael Parsons and his teammates, and Michael Parsons made a little funny about Quinyanamo Bay, and he made comments basically like, "No, Quinyanamo Bay over here," and then his Cowboy teammates was like, "What is that? What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh, that's what they call Quinyon Mitchell out there." Of
course he.
Yeah, and then his teammates like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, he locked people down, so that you put you on Quinyanamo Bay." He was like, "Shit, he ain't never locked me down." And then you go back to the stats and you show like, CD, you've never done anything good against Quinyon Mitchell.
I see that shit, and I see edits that go to just locking CD Lamb.
He shut you down, bro. Like he if you're not CD, and not for nothing, but if you're not playing in the slot, bro.
Matter of fact, even if you are playing in the slot, you just all locks, bro.
Yeah.
He eats when he plays in the slot though.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of CD Lamb is like when he's in that slot receiver and they moving him around, motioning him around, he's eating. But you going out there, you and Q 1-on-1. I'm picking Q all the time, bro. And he proved that. He really showed it that he can. And I know the rumor is gonna be like, oh well, he didn't have Dak. He didn't have Dak. He had the backup quarterback when most of the time, blah blah blah. And it's like, bro,
fuck that.
You have Dak and Joe Milton. Let's see what happens.
Dak is back, right? So we'll see. Dak, but I thought it was just kind of funny. I think it was just funny that he tried to act like he didn't know what nobody was talking about. It's like, bro, you know. Quinyanamo Bay shit was all over NFL Network. It was everywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna sit here and try to act like you wasn't watching the Super Bowl, or you wasn't watching anything leading up to the Super Bowl? You're a liar. Because I'm pretty sure since you're CeeDee Lamb, you probably had to partake in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, they went to Mexico. I'm sure he was watching that shit in Mexico.
And then Michael Parsons just loves the Eagles so much that he just reads articles about us and everything.
Yeah,
he probably has the Quinyanamo Bay shirt, honestly.
He wants to be.
But yeah, my whole Michael Parsons thing's getting old too. With like there's him like trying to act like
so mad,
trying to act like he hate the Eagles so much, and it's like, bro,
he's so mad.
You don't hate the Eagles so much, bro. You don't, because you're always like you get along with a lot of players on the team and stuff like that. So like you try to put on this facade that you hate the Eagles so much probably for your fan base, but bro, relax. You be coming to Sixers games, you be at Phillies games and shit. Relax,
You
bro.
won't be an Eagle, bro. Chill.
This one right here was pretty crazy, man. So today, it actually happened today too. CJ responds to Vic Fangio about the whole trade. CJ GJ was sent over to the Texans this year via trade, and Vic Fangio was asked about it during our training camp right now, during our OTAs right now, and Vic Fangio basically said that it was more of a salary cap thing.
Yeah,
And
I heard that.
CJ GJ,
Yeah, he was okay with it. That's what he said. No, not CJ, but Vic.
Vic said I was okay with it. I understand it's a salary cap thing, blah blah blah. CJ went back to being CJ again. Responded and started flipping out, saying like, "Nah, that's BS. Some people didn't like me over there. That's why they wanted to get rid of me. And you just wanted to go sign your boy Justin Simmons. That's what you wanted." And it's like this boy goes from 0 to 60 overnight, bro. One moment he's like, "Man, I'm gonna love Philly. I understand, man. It's all good, man. You know, it is what it is. Things happen, and I get it. Like, I gotta go make my money, blah blah blah, this and that." And then next thing you know, as soon as somebody say his salary, blah blah, he's like, "Dang, fuck out of there, blah blah." He probably went to the Texans OTAs and was like, "Yeah, I can't. Why the fuck did I get traded, bro?" Probably what happened. He probably over there was like, "Y'all do not want to be here." Reality hit him probably. I mean. Or he just not. I mean, that boy's crazy, bro.
Well, I mean,
crash out.
That boy's crashing out all the time. Bro.
Yeah, I was about to say. I feel like if every year he's been traded, right?
Yeah, just about. Like he hasn't been on a team.
So technically, if we're thinking about it, the year after this, he should be coming back to you.
It's possible you be back.
Get traded away again.
Is it possible you be back, brother?
Yeah, if the routine comes.
But it's interesting.
It's interesting. It's just interesting because it's like, it can't be every team that somebody they don't like you. It's got to be you.
Yeah.
Or maybe personality or some
That's
traits.
exactly what it is, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, y'all just say he'd be crashing out. Motherfucker, if you crashing out every year and you get traded every year, it goes to show you whose fault it is. Yeah. So it was a salary cap thing was a polite thing to say. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It was a salary cap, guys. We got to make a salary cap move.
And we were okay with it. But it's fucked up. You did your shit, man. You was out there locking motherfuckers down, man. Like, I mean, you've made every team pretty good that you've been on. So
he changes his secondary. He brings that like the attitude to the secondary. I love that about him.
Which is exactly why signing Jalen Ramsey would be a great thing.
Exactly.
He got that swag, right? That Philly swag.
Jalen Ramsey got the attitude. Just like ready to fight everybody.
Everybody.
But CJ, I think CJ's gonna be missed. No matter what, because the things that he brought and the passion that he brought. You know what I mean? And he just fit in so well with the Eagles. But I'm just happy that he was able to come. We could win the Super Bowl with him. And then it is what it is. Sometimes you can't keep everybody. Yeah. When you win the Super Bowl, you can't keep everybody. We know that. We lost a few guys. And this is part of the game. And I'm pretty sure, honestly, it probably was really the salary cap, bro. I mean, we do have to move around. We had to move money around. We had to save money in different places because like people still need contracts too.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, people who have to get re-signed this year and stuff like that. And you have to start trying to like put money into these young guys because eventually these young guys get paid. Like we're see Jalen Carter has to get paid.
Yeah,
like that's gonna be big money.
Year, if he does,
Zach Vaughn had to get paid right now.
Yeah,
if his year is as good as his last year, he's getting fucking paid.
Exactly, yeah.
Because he made this bowl. I'm sorry with the names, but he just traded him.
Mel Williams. The Patriots.
I'm pretty sure he had a lot to do with him.
Him getting paid, right?
Yeah. I mean, because who had to be the distraction?
Yeah.
My guy out there, you know what I'm saying?
Josh Sweat, too. Yeah. Josh Sweat went and got paid.
He had to be the distraction.
Don't get me wrong, Josh. Don't get me wrong. That boy Sweaty get busy.
Yeah.
Mel get busy, too.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. But when you have Jalen Carter.
When you had Jalen Carter, it definitely assisted. It bumped it up a bit.
So
it's his turn this time.
Yeah. So with that being said, too, well, I got Nick, man. Nick Sirianni got a multi-year deal. He got paid.
Yeah, man.
Nick got paid, and well deserved, right?
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say like we guys thought that it wasn't deserved, but I think that just from the conversations we all have all the time, I think that we all gonna agree that like he's been successful enough to like He's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he made it to the Super Bowl. You know, we lost, but then he came back and we won.
Like one of the best winning percentages in the history right now, in the NFL. Like he's just like he wins, bro. There's not many times where you could wear, you know, he wins a good amount of games every year.
Shit.
And the dude, you can say whatever you want about him, like not calling plays, about this and that, but like that's the thing about the NFL now too, is that like you just need a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Your head coach just has to be the leader. Yeah. That's the reason why you hire offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators.
He's the final.
You don't hire the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator to fucking listen to what I'm going to tell you to do. You know what I mean? You get the guy. You need a leader at head coach. Let the offensive coordinator do what he got to do. Let the defensive coordinator do what he got to do because that's why you hired him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're there to overlook.
Yeah, and the fact that it meshes so well that both bring, you know, top shit to the table that he doesn't really have to do much.
Overlook.
Like, you know what? I agree. I agree with that. And I agree
once
with
in a while, put your 2 cents into
exactly.
it.
We going for
I
it
don't
on
like
fourth.
this. I don't like that.
Yeah, we going for it on fourth. That's that's the decision.
Pick a play. We going for it on fourth.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, push it up.
I see that. That's facts. So that's good, man. I'm happy for Nick, man. He's well deserved, man. Get that money, man.
Got the buzz cut, bring us home a Super Bowl.
Shit.
Cut his hair off. Britney Spears it up.
Shit. Harper was trying to do that too, right?
It ain't work, though.
It
ain't work.
He just had to get hurt and then come back.
We don't want that. We don't need no more injuries.
Yeah.
Got hit by a pitch. It's not on him, man.
Yeah, you're right.
But trainings, OTAs, like I said, OTAs was going on right now. One of the biggest things right now, OTAs has been everybody's been talking about is the fact that Jordan Davis is looking slim.
He taking those Ozempic.
He out there.
Chill.
He out there. Jordan Davis out there looking like he ready to play, bro.
Nice.
Moving good. Snaps. Yeah, he's moving around, doing what he got to do. So we might have a big year coming from Jordan Davis, man. Let's see. I mean, I like everything that we're hearing.
I'm sure he's on that Peloton.
We're gonna need it too, man. I mean, Milton Williams is gone now.
Yeah.
So it's time, big dog.
It's not really a big enough depth for you. I think him being out there is his stamina.
Yeah. And he said it. He said the Peloton. He said he loved. He said that he fell in love with the Peloton last year, and that's that he just kept making it a habit.
Fuck the Peloton.
Got that
guy hates Peloton, bro. I didn't want to Peloton. He's complaining about his butt hurting all the time.
Hey, yo, come on, man. You gotta.
Everybody know ain't no party like a party. So
no,
he said the seat hurt,
and I'm talking shit. I know, I'm talking shit, but
I said the seat was uncomfortable. I did not say.
He's like, I said my ass hurt.
yeah, that is what I said.
Same.
I mean, it's all right. You know what I mean? You got not
get a whoopee cushion.
Is it not? Every time. Nah, I think it has to do a lot. Yeah. Hey, you're off the rails, baby.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
But it's all about the positioning of the seat too. Like if you're,
I had that bitch all the way up.
You're a little bit taller, so it may not have been the right position. Making sure you're supposed to sit supposedly on a bike. It's supposed to be comfortable.
Hey, you know how I said. That's not on me.
Oh no, I specified on the bike. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my booty cheeks hurt. You know what I mean? Off the rip, but it ain't supposed to be comfortable in general.
Yeah,
you're supposed to sit right.
But then also, like, while you're riding a Peloton, you're supposed to stand up once in a while too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
if you just sitting there like a lady,
shit that when we were doing rowing, my fucking ass cheeks went numb, bro.
See, man.
See,
man, look, we were trying to.
Done. Let's keep going.
We were trying to make it easy and simple. Going. You just add this fuel to the fire, baby.
But Jordan Davis got weight loss, I heard. I'm trying to get just like him.
So not them booty cheeks, dog.
Damn, Chad.
Me, Alvarado, and Jordan Davis taking Ozempic next year.
Yeah, Alvarado, man.
Well,
the PEDs,
Alvarado without us.
Ozempic.
That's why he got that. That's why he got cut. I mean, not got. That's why he got.
Because you heard what he said. He said, "Bet."
Yeah, you trying to lose weight.
Trying to get slim, man.
But besides that, it was a crazy quote. That came out from Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. said he's crazy how he hears people talk about Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the scary part about it is that Jalen Carter doesn't even know how to play the position yet. So crazy part is that means that he's just out there off of pure talent right now.
Running recklessly.
Instincts.
So if he's out there doing this off of pure talent, imagine what happens when he really learned how to play the defensive tackle.
Yeah, like calling,
in the
like
NFL.
seeing the plays, how
Just
to
like
move, yeah.
the hand movements and doing this. Like,
Mhm,
it's going to be ridiculous,
Finesse.
man. That's actually scary. And I love it. It's a good problem for us. So I thought that was crazy. I thought it was crazy
real,
that
baby.
he said that. Like he said that, and he was like, and Vic Fangio said it. Vic Fangio was like, yeah, like I mean, yeah, like you know, he doesn't really know the position yet. He still has a lot to learn with the position, and he is just pure talent. It's crazy, bro.
Speaking
I
about
really want to see that. Eagles D-line versus Giants D-line.
speaking about position though,
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good season, bro.
It's gonna be
I'm
fun.
not gonna lie.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
what about Coop? Possible like being moved around, possible safety.
No.
No.
You can't. You have to
Absolutely
at
not.
the nickel.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
have to keep.
Yeah, absolutely
It's-
not. Bro.
well, I mean, look,
He
he's
plays the motion,
talented.
man.
Very
He's very talented. And I don't think that it's away from his skill set, just in case. But if they don't have anybody at the safety now to have him to play that position, wouldn't be a bad
We
sub,
need him
wouldn't
in
it?
nickel. We gotta keep.
But
him in
but
nickel.
obviously that position he has got it locked
Yeah.
down.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like it would be nice.
'Cause we
to
don't
see
we
if
don't
he-
have
see if he can
one.
transition and it was nice to see him transition to a safety because everyone thought that when he came to the league that
That
he was
was-
going to only
yeah.
be a safety.
Yeah,
because of his speed, but he proved everybody wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Um,
put
he's
Jamar
multi-
Chase in
He's
motion
very
and you follow
athletic.
Jamar.
Yeah, he's very athletic.
yeah,
He
that's what
plays
I was
well.
saying.
But keep him in nickel, bro. Let's not do that to him. He's probably gonna have times this year because of the simple fact that Slay's not out there no
Yeah,
more.
we don't
He's
have
probably
a-
gonna have
yeah.
he's gonna have his moments where he's probably gonna be playing outside here and there in different
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
packages. But
He still has.
he's playing nickel, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, actually, Vic Fangio said a couple interesting things too. When we're talking about defense, he also said that Jahad Campbell, he probably won't be able to actually take the field until August. With his
Practice
injury.
field.
Yeah. And then also he's probably gonna be playing inside linebacker.
Mm.
So it's very interesting.
But it's cool that
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
It's good that they're taking their time to rehabilitate him and get him up to the park
Yeah.
because a lot of them he was skipped a lot. Well, we got him enough or good enough where because he could have been skipped due to his injury.
I wonder what package
what I'm
he would
saying?
be in
It's gonna be interesting.
because you have Nakobe Dean.
Yeah, well, Nakobe Dean is not gonna probably. There's a good chance that he probably
We're
won't
not
be
gonna
in
be
for
back
a very
till-
long time.
He's still injured with
Yeah.
no
He's not even
possible-
close to
Yeah.
No,
say
but I'm
not
just saying.
close.
So you have Nakobe Dean. You have
Zach Bond,
Zach Bond.
Bond, yeah, he got paid.
You
so.
have Burks.
Brooks, things like Brooks.
Brooks or Burks? Or kid. Whatever. You have them three, right? What formation do you run with? Like, do you run a 4-3? 3 linebackers?
Nah, you don't need them
Keep
out
that-
there all the time. I think they're gonna be rotating a lot.
Like just different
Um,
formation?
Yeah, different formation. I think he's gonna be coming out there in different packages and stuff like that.
Big on big package.
Yeah.
Guy.
So I think that he's talented. So sometimes he's gonna be rushing a passer. Sometimes he's gonna be dropping back in packages and coverage and stuff like that.
Cover, yeah.
So
Cover
it's gonna be-
twos.
yeah. I mean, let's see how he got. Man, the main thing is healthy. Is he healthy? So let's see how healthy he is, and then we can figure out what we can do with him, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's probably the biggest thing for us. Make sure that kid's healthy. Then we got a couple things that happened in at the NFL this week. Not many things that's going on in the NFL, but that Brock Purdy 5 years, $265 million. Is that contract worth it? Brock Purdy, 5 year, $265 million.
It's the highest paid.
I'm not sure where it ranks at.
One of the highest. Sure.
I think Josh Allen's a high paid quarterback, right?
Probably, but regardless of that, it was the right move. If I had to pick, I'll be honest, man. As much as I hate to say it, but I mean, what else do you do? I mean, like he's your quarterback, right? You guys already kind of like slated him as your franchise quarterback, and he's your guy.
5
And
years, right?
you gotta pay your guy. You gotta pay your guy. Like, man, the market is gonna always be different for everybody, right? And that's their guy, and they paid him. I mean, people gonna disagree, like, oh, is he even that good for the money that he got? But there's a lot of players in the NFL that get paid overpaid because it's the market, and you gotta pay. Like, he's a quarterback, you gotta pay him regardless of who it is. If that's the guy you're investing in, and that's the guy you got to pay. I think he's a little overrated. Yeah, I do. I don't think that he's as good as some people think he is. But at the same time, what else could they possibly do? You know what I mean? So it's like Dak Prescott. Like, I mean, he got paid hell of a money too, and it's like, is he low? I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
what you doing, bro?
You gotta pay your quarterbacks. You just the name of the game. You can't win without a quarterback.
You're hoping that the money motivates him. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, the money motivates him.
So you gotta pay your quarterbacks, and the 49ers are in that situation where, like, this is my franchise guy, and whatever he wants, we're gonna try to meet him somewhere where we can keep him around, and that's what they did. Is it a lot? Yeah, it's a lot, but you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to that market of a quarterback. That's expected. So let's see if they can make it out of that or not. I don't know, but it's not that great though. I mean, it's good for them, but I don't think that's
not gonna do him any justice.
Yeah,
he's the 7th highest paid.
Not bad.
Yep.
What, Patrick Mahomes number 1?
Nah, I just saw.
Ashton Genty, man, he's over there already with the Raiders, man, doing his thing out there, and he actually pays a fortune, bro. Apparently, he probably paid more than anybody ever has before. He paid the kicker Daniel Carson for his number 2 jersey.
He said he paid a couple.
He paid. He said, "Hey, I want the number 2 jersey, and I'm going to give you whatever I can." Which I understand too, because like Daniel Carson wasn't just like a corny ass like kicker over there. He's pretty well named. Like, he's pretty good, established kicker over there. So it's hard for someone to be established like that, and it's like, all right, yeah, let me change my number now. Especially to a rookie.
Yeah,
especially to a rookie.
But I like it. I mean, I like what he's doing. I mean, he's number 2. He's always played with number 2, so he wants to say his number 2. So
you see, coach has been talking about his stance too. He ain't standing in the backfield. He has to earn standing in the backfield.
Oh yeah, where he stands up like that. Yeah, I know people were gonna talk about it, but it's the NFL now, brother.
You better be ready.
Pete Carroll down there, right? Yeah, Pete Carroll. Yeah, Pete Carroll ain't playing around with that.
He's funny as shit.
He old school. So yeah, go back there and get in your stance like you're supposed to, brother.
Get in your stance.
Be just standing around back there, act like you're ready for the ball.
Yeah.
That's one guy that I'm ready to see. I know a lot of people think he's overrated, but I'm ready to see him. I'm ready to see what he can do. What he can do with the Raiders, man. That should be a lot of fun.
To bring up the point, number 1 highest paid, Dak.
How much is Dak's contract?
He was they only give me a small number. They says $60 million.
That's a year.
So Josh Allen, number 2, $55 million. Joe Burrow, $55 million. Trevor Lawrence, $55 million.
Trevor Lawrence.
Jordan Love, $55 million. Tua, 53.1.
Okay, so Patrick Mahomes is not on there.
There's at all.
No way that he's not on there.
Jalen is 11. It's 2025.
I mean, it's just
Jalen is 11th at 51.
Pat Mahomes at one point got crazy money, and then they restructured.
45. He's at 14.
Because they need
45.
receivers.
Yeah, so they restructured.
14, 45.
That's the name of the game, bro. Like, that's the name of the game is restructuring, and you want to win. You want to win. You can't take all the money, bro.
Yeah,
you want to win. You can't take all the money.
Yeah, we need. Who do you want to make you better? All right, well,
Cowboys
we need to
traded
cut
for
your
George
check.
Pickens.
We need to cut
because he ain't get his check yet. He's on that rookie contract. So he probably not gonna stay there. He gonna try to earn his money.
Go back to Pittsburgh, bro.
That'd be crazy.
It should have been a thing, bro.
Yeah,
it should have been him and DK.
I wanted to see it. I really wanted to see it, but honestly, the same thing. Also, at this point too, like, who the fuck I'm throwing the ball, right? So, CD and Pickens is gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool to watch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, these quarterbacks are making so much money, man. But at the same time, you gotta start thinking about it. You know, If you
Either that
can't
needs to
you
happen.
can't take up all the cap and you can't bring nobody in. You know what I mean, so you gotta like you kind of like
You can
It's-
pay these quarterbacks,
Well,
or you could just raise salary cap.
But weren't they talking about some adjustments in
yeah.
salary cap and shit too?
Yeah, they're trying to adjust the salary cap where like basically
It'll fuck the Eagles in the
Howie
long run.
Roseman can't do the things that he do where he has like where he's basically paying cash.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
Eagles have a rich ass owner,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lauri. And Jeffrey Lauri's okay with paying bonus money, like he's paying, like giving you signing bonuses. He's okay with doing that.
Yeah.
And then so basically I'll give you a big ass bonus and then you
Give me a Super
and
Bowl.
then you basically give me cap space and you take low cap space. So that's what's happening. I think the NFL are trying to crack down on that because they want to change things around because there's also teams that don't have the money that like some of these bigger teams have. So I feel like it's like a disadvantage.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got teams that make that. I mean, Robert Kraft for the Patriots. You got obviously America's team, the Cowboys. These guys are big money.
Eagles is
And,
America's team. Fuck you mean?
big money. And then they don't do it.
Yeah.
So if Jeffrey Lurie chooses to use his own money or the way he want to run around his money as an owner, then like let him do it. It's their choice. I mean, I don't think that the Eagles should be penalized on some type of way. The NFL just trying to move. It's crazy because I feel like this whole offseason has been
against
has been-
Eagles.
Eagles.
trying to find ways that we can be like, okay, like they're like stop this cheat code almost. They make it seem
Push,
as
push.
the
Mhm.
touch push, now the salary cap. It's like, bro, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What else do you guys want, bro?
Like, it's crazy, bro. It's like,
Well, guess what we
do y'all
got?
go to these NFL meetings and just talk about it? Like, what can we do to fuck up the Eagles' day?
Because we got the Super Bowl, man.
But it's not even just that. They never did that with any other team. So
Yeah.
why is it happening now?
Because we're
Tush
so
push
good.
is an issue, and some people are like, oh, the tush push is not a football play. Actually, it is
It
a
is
football play.
it's a 100%.
Actually, it is a football play.
Yeah.
Basically, the one person with the ball is running the ball like you're supposed to in football, and my guys are pushing your guys back.
And it's
Yeah.
the same
And
formation.
whoever's
that's
gonna win,
keeping you.
whoever's gonna win that battle, they win the battle,
Yeah.
and that's football.
That is 100%.
I mean, so I'm not sure what you guys are. It's not a football play. Then the one guy was like, "Oh, I like to go for big plays." It was Ben Johnson? I like going for big plays. So yeah, I'm not into the tush push, bro. Relax. You big plays are all my
Yeah,
ass. Guess what? You went for the big play when you were coaching Detroit, and guess what happened? Yeah, y'all lost
You
to the
got your
Commanders,
ass
bro.
whooped.
You got big plays.
Got
So big play, ass. Sit your ass down. Because
You don't run it
big
like
play,
the NFC East.
you
do.
don't win like you win with big plays. Don't get me wrong, like you,
Mhm.
but
You can win.
You can win with big plays, and you will win if you connect with these big plays. That's obviously right. You always want to like kind of like cutthroat. Big
Mhm,
play.
mhm.
Momentum is gone, right?
Yeah.
But we kept that shit short and simple, bro. Run the
Mhm.
ball,
Mhm.
pass when you need to run pass. So, yeah, you can go ahead with the big play stuff. Touch push is where it's at.
Hey, I mean, for me, it's still a big play. It's on fourth and inches. You want to get the first down. Stop me from getting the first down, motherfucker.
And
know
it's
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
It's not a big play, bro. You guys
It's
are
not.
complaining about a play that we get 1 or 2 yards on.
Yeah.
You just happen to do it better than everybody else.
That's
But
it.
you're only getting 1 or 2 yards
That's
from
what I'm
this
saying.
play, bro. Like
It's
why?
not like you can get a first down with
Why
4
are you-
plays of this.
Yeah.
Like why is it such a big deal when you're only getting 1 or 2 yards? Stop them.
Yeah.
Don't let
exactly.
me get to the goal line. And then
You get
I
1 or
want
2 yards. 2
you know what I'm
times
saying? Yeah.
4, 8. Still
if
no
you
first
if you
down.
if you
Yeah.
mad about us running the touch push on 4th down or 3rd down, don't make it 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
Stop me.
Stop
me. Stop me in the 1st and 2nd down. So I can't run the touch push on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Defense can stop.
They got a good
He-
enough defense. It's
he-
just
That line.
they got a good enough defense, but the Eagles just run
You
it so
just run it so
perfectly, bro.
good. Yeah.
And then
I'll
you
talk
got
shit.
you got a strong enough quarterback that like you're not only dealing with the simple fact that the offensive line is so good, you're still also dealing with a guy who can fucking run the ball well as a quarterback. He's strong, bro.
Imagine
He
you take
can-
out Smitty, bro. You put AJ Dillon, Saquon Barkley. Back, bro.
Actually, it's funny that you brought up Smitty because Smitty literally says like, "I don't do shit."
Yeah, he doesn't- yeah. My point.
He was like, it's a great play because
You don't even.
I'm on the side not doing nothing.
He's like, "I just be standing there, bro." He's like, "They be talking about cut off the man that's coming." He's like, "I ain't doing shit, bro." He's like, "I ain't doing none of that." It's the truth though. He has nothing. What am I gonna do?
It's too far away.
So that was funny as hell, man. But like, yeah, now it's gonna be AJ Dillon back there. You know what I mean? Now it's gonna be
But did they say that they need to have the running back behind?
Nah, they didn't say nothing yet. They didn't really like make any standard. They just said that they're not banning
Well,
it.
look, fucking Jalen Hurts can squat like 400 plus. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jalen Hurts could push himself in by himself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
So if
that's
you would have
it.
banned it, we would have just ran the
Yeah.
quarterback sneak, and it would have been the
He's
same
gonna do the same
thing,
shit.
bro.
Yeah, he's gonna do the same
Like
shit.
if Jalen Hurts get lower than your defender, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
And how low can your defender get because the center that's in front of him is getting as
Is already low.
He's already low. He's
know what I'm
low.
saying?
Yeah.
Low man wins.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the thing. That's what's going on with the tush pushes. The tush
Yeah.
pushes that they're all just going low, and then Jalen is just going just as low to push.
Mhm,
You know what I'm saying? So it's
You're running rugby, bro. Jordan Mailata is a goat at rugby.
Yeah.
it's fun. The push is a lot funner than people think it is.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously because it's just funny too because people think it's like it's not a football play and blah blah, but like nobody else can do it.
Technically a football play.
No, it is a football play.
It derived from football.
Like, Josh
It's not a rugby
Allen,
play. It's completely
like Josh
different.
Allen tried it, and it was terrible. They actually lost the game because of it because he couldn't
Try
run
to
it
have
correctly.
Chris Jones line up sideways to do something, and now his neck in pain.
Chris Jones tried that stupid shit and hurt himself.
See, look, either
Jordan
stop,
Love tried it and
Stop
this
it or
didn't
learn
even
how to
work.
do
I
it.
don't even know what he was doing.
stop it or learn how to do it. But you can't. So
Well, we're gonna end it off over here, man. But we got the Hard Knocks, man. Big on NFL show, obviously. I mean, I was actually real big on it a couple of years ago. I haven't watched it in a long time, man. It's just hard to keep up with sometimes. But I think this year I might be a little more tuned in. Hard Knocks this offseason is gonna be with the Buffalo Bills, so that's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be nice to it's gonna be nice to just see the Bills on training camp. They got some things going on out there.
They got good.
And they got some good receivers out there. They got some good tight. They got a good tight end.
you think
Austin Knox,
what is it like?
Dalton
Is it
Kincaid.
recorded for the 2024 like probably, or is it going to be
2025 on preseason.
preseason?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, what happens is the Bills are the 2025 Hard Knocks preseason. Like so, basically the
They're gonna be
training
fit-
camp.
yeah.
Is gonna be, their training camp is gonna be with Hard Knocks.
Mhm.
Now Hard Knocks does a thing where it's gonna be during the
Seasonal.
season, and it's gonna be the NFC East, but it's gonna be the NFC East team. I don't think the team hasn't been picked yet.
Oh, it's gonna be a team.
I think it's gonna be a team. It says and then it says NFC East team. I don't think the team has been picked yet.
Giants.
So it's gonna be Hard Knocks, the Bills during training camp, and then during the season it's gonna be another team.
Washington.
So they're probably gonna announce that team during training camp or something like that.
Washington.
Eagles,
Not funny
baby.
feeling's gonna be Washington.
Eagles, baby.
Not gonna be the Giants. I can tell you that. You want fucking
back
fuck
to-
up phone
back-
calls
back to
and
back Super
bullshit.
Bowl.
I think that it won't be the Eagles because I think that the guys basically already said they don't want it.
It's too much on the plate.
Well, AJ Brown just like, I'm not interested. No, absolutely not. He's like, I'll be very upset. If it
You're not gonna hype up a freaking TV show, bro, in the middle of your freaking.
But not only that though, it's just because I think
Yeah,
it's
well,
a
it's-
distraction.
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah,
distraction.
that's what I'm saying.
But the way that, I mean, I don't think I can recall watching Hard Knocks
They're
type
just
of
in the
thing.
background.
But that's what I'm saying.
They're just in the
mainly
background.
in the background. They just
But it's
record,
just them
like,
being there.
like they record moments and like stuff where it's shit's happening that
Yeah.
you may not
You don't get to see.
get to
or hear.
see.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what it
you know what I'm
is.
saying?
I
So,
think
I mean-
that but I think that Eagles locker room is so tight. A lot
Yeah.
of things happen in that locker room that they don't want people to know that happens in that locker room.
Well, you got
Eagles have no
what's that
filter,
talent
bro.
boy? What is his name? You got this motherfucker back there.
Who?
Talent Bowl.
Italian. What the fuck? Why am I must be late.
I forgot to. I got a brain for
Big Dom.
Big Dom. Yeah,
How the fuck do I
Jesus.
forget that? Big Dom.
I don't know. It's what time
yeah,
is it? It's late.
Yeah, man, it's late.
It's
man.
a late
We
night.
late. We out here late today. Big Dom, man. So yeah, so obviously, but I don't know. I just don't think that.
You got to shut down a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? With Big
I
Dom
don't think
around.
that. Yeah, I don't think that that'll be the Eagles. I think that the biggest, the biggest.
Why Washington? Yeah, the quarterback. Fresh,
Either the
he
Cowboys,
almost made it.
either the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys actually did it recently on their training camp, so probably won't be them. But it's either gonna be the Cowboys or Commanders. But I thought it's probably gonna be the Commanders, honestly.
Yeah.
They got the young
That'd
up
be
and coming
cool.
quarterback,
Mhm,
the
mhm.
new owner. They spent some more money on like getting guys in and stuff like that. Because honestly, even me as like an NFC East guy and like the Commanders
Yeah.
being like
I watched the Commanders.
I watch it.
Yeah, nah, they did good. They did good
Yeah.
this year.
But I watched it. Like I
last
watched them
year.
like during end season. Like
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be cool
They
because
did-
one
they
it's
good.
NFC East, so that's kind of cool. It's out and it's out.
But that's the second team that we just like. I feel like we all can't hate.
yeah,
Like we never hate them.
Yeah, I mean, we
because it's not a real
disliked
rivalry.
we disliked them a little bit during that little matches we had. We had what three
Yeah.
matches. It was just like we could see him again.
It's just because Jalen Hurts wasn't playing. That's why that game was so
Yeah.
fucking close, bro.
Yeah,
I was not worrying about their fans.
I know.
I don't care about them. Like their fans just talk,
Yeah, but
talk, bro. I'm not worried about the Commanders, bro. The Commanders are not a rivalry. Like I don't.
No, it's not a rivalry.
care
No,
about you
it's not a
guys at
rivalry.
all.
No.
Like,
We rooting.
like there's you don't get me wrong, you're getting better, but yeah, you're still not there yet when it comes to, like historical wise, yeah, of course, like you're a crazy franchise, right? You probably you guys had more success historical wise than we did, but like this day and age, man, like you've been irrelevant for so long,
Yeah.
and you're finally getting a good quarterback now. An upcoming guy, and hopefully things go well for you. But at the same time, I feel like Eagles fans still don't consider it really being a rivalry. Like, it's just like
NFC East is the best division, by the way.
hands down. I don't think there's another division out there that's even the
East Coast
that's
to Beast
competitive.
Coast, baby.
I mean, just look at the quarterbacks. You got Jalen Hurts, you got Russell Wilson, you got Jaden Daniels, and then you also have Dak Prescott. By the way, all 4 African American quarterbacks are starters
First
and
one?
stars.
Yeah.
Hey,
Buffalo is New York. They got Josh Allen, right?
Josh Allen.
Yeah. Is he NFC or he's
AFC.
AFC? Okay.
Him.
But,
I'm still a little confused on how it works. You know what I'm saying?
It's AFC East, but he is Josh Allen, Drake May, Tua, and I don't know who the fuck the Jets are playing.
Aaron Rodgers.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, I think. Yeah, Justin Fields is over there. Yeah, that's not a great.
Plus Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's not a good quarterback.
Go on.
Yeah, that's not a great quarterback room with them for. If you had to put them all in a full quarterback room, but a crazy quarterback room would be Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, and Dak Prescott. It's just ridiculous.
Pretty dope.
The NFC East is going to be crazy. It's gonna be a fun time.
East Coast to Beast Coast, baby.
It's gonna be a fun time. The Eagles schedule is gonna be a fun time. I know we haven't really dove into really dive into the Eagles schedule. I feel like we're gonna kind of like wait. I feel like it's gonna be like a fun thing to do like before the season starts.
Yeah.
Where we can we see how the team is gonna be established, and then we can kind of
let's see who we got.
Everybody does say Eagles have the 5th hardest schedule.
It's hard.
Okay.
There's
Giants have the first.
There's no back to backs.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. We have no back to back like home games. It's away, home, away, home, away, home, away, home. Like we don't no back to backs. Home, staying home. Which is kind of ridiculous. It's crazy how. But
anyway,
whatever.
they defeat y'all.
And then we have a Saturday game. We have a Sunday game. We have a Thursday game. Obviously, we have a Monday game. I think one of our games are on a Wednesday. It's just ridiculous. I think. The schedule was not thought of, but I know a lot of people are complaining about it. But there's also the schedule is also made with like a lot of little mini buys. Before us, we have like little mini bye weeks and stuff like that. So a lot of the big games that we have, like we say, we'll go through the schedule eventually.
Yeah.
A lot of the big games that we have are actually us coming off of that little mini bye, so we actually have more rest than those other teams. So it could work out for us. But that's it, man. What's this, episode 5, right? I know that we had took some time off. But episode 5, guys, I know it was a little more mellow than we did. I know it's not the same pace that we normally do. We're just out here, man. We're out here trying to do our thing. Sports is a little hard right now. It's not really much going on right now, so we're trying to talk about the things that we can talk about, things that we think that you guys will like want to hear us talk about.
Let us know some, comment below. Let us know what would you like us to talk about. Even though we're sports mainly related, but it's Philadelphia culture, entertainment. So that's always going to be relevant for us, and we always going to talk shit.
Yeah, man. Because the beginning of the show was actually kind of fun. So
yeah, man. Men's mental health.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Health, man.
Food.
Got into food,
What are you talking
man.
about? Is the No One Likes Us Food Network, baby. It would be the next thing, some mukbangs going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's always a good time, man. It's always a good time, man. So thank you guys for tuning in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
This is No One Likes Us podcast, man. And
We're
listen,
gonna
man,
work
like,
on that.
subscribe.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get better, man. It's not that it's just such an Eagles town, bro.
Yeah.
And right now we're in that weird, awkward state where
It's
sports
super
right now where
early,
it's super older than
Phillies.
baseball. Flyers ain't playing right now.
Sixers should have been filling in this gap.
Sixers
But
was supposed to fill in the gap, but they didn't, and there's just a dumpster fire right now.
definitely.
And then right now OTAs for football. So
Mhm.
we're in that weird stage right now for sports, and we're just trying to hang in there with y'all because I know we can't wait for football.
Yeah.
100 days, right?
And we're still
a little under 100 days for
and
football.
we're
baby.
still gonna work on the contract for Bergie Berg.
Yeah, we're gonna get Bergie back. Yeah, we're trying to get him back,
Gotta
man.
get us injury
Yeah, man.
reserve, deadlines.
Yeah, we ain't.
Cut down his bonus. Cut down his bonus.
Chill,
Yeah, we ain't
yo.
give him. We ain't got good workers comp. That's what I mean. So
Yeah. Good thing it wasn't on the job. so-
wasn't on the job, so he can't get workers comp from us. And also, we don't even offer employee insurance. So
Our unpaid intern.
he understands. He understands.
All right, yo, we out.
All right, man.
Peace,
See y'all guys.
Used to cop a eighth. Take some off the top, I sell it straight. Sleeping on me till my time away. God just hit me up, he by the gate. Got some bad news, I might be late. Told him I'll be there, but in faith. Greed and envy's touching nasty taste. Drown it all out with champagne.